That was a long time
Is this
ago.
thing on?
Hello.
Welcome in, guys.
Hello.
Welcome in.
Welcome,
How are we today?
Yeah, you know.
We're good. We're good.
All is good.
Whoa. Right, hang on. Okay, right. No. Okay, right. So first of all, welcome in. Season 3, episode 2, right? I want to point something out. I don't know if fucking Lee wanted it. This guy during the countdown has put his coat on, run to the shop, and bought a Maggie from the shop, right? Because I see you just rip open a fucking Maggie, right?
When did this happen?
I'm saying it, and I'm like, why has he got his coat on? I'm like, can I know you didn't have one? I know you didn't fucking have one.
It's cold, man. Baby, it's cold outside. It's cold, man.
Yeah, maybe it's cold outside. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Overdue season 3, episode 2, with our first guest of season 3, episode 2. Hang on, no, because I'm trying to point to him. So we've got our good friend of the channel and
that
sort
way.
of
It's one
community.
Of those ways.
Yeah, community drinker, Lee Eastwood. Lee, welcome in.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. Much appreciated.
It's been a minute, Lee. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been a minute. Okay, so before we get into the good shit, Thomas, do you wanna read off the famous
disclaimer? So, guys, this podcast is solely for entertainment purposes. Are you struggling there with that one, Josh?
That one? No, I'm just enjoying it.
We do not advocate the overconsumption or abuse of alcohol, and we certainly do not promote binge drinking. All guests have the choice whether they wish to consume alcohol or not, and it's their responsibility to drink responsibly. And Lee, we'll just run it back a little bit of law. Do you know why we have the disclaimer?
I generally don't, but I would imagine that things went south one day.
The first episode, things sort of went south.
First episode. Yeah. Do you remember Kaito Nolan?
Oh yeah, Kaito, yeah, I remember her.
She was our first episode.
Yeah,
she was the first episode and the first guest on the pod.
Yeah, right. First episode pilot. Yeah, end of the episode, right? Just passed out on the floor, pissed. Like proper. So we were like, yeah, we should maybe try and reel it in.
No, but because we were new, we sort of we just kept rattling off for an extra probably at least half an hour, 45 minutes before we realised.
Not realised you was on the floor.
Yeah.
Like the entire time, just pissed as a fart on the floor. And to be fair, I'll give it to her. I'd say she's probably been the biggest drinker we've had on the podcast. Which, to be fair, is a challenge for Lee because I'm fairly certain she done 2 bottles of wine at least that night.
She did set the bar.
Minimum.
She did set the bar quite high.
Yeah, pretty high. Which, to be fair, kind of sets up nicely for how this friendship between three of us came along. So obviously, we do have a sort of drinking Pokemon podcast, and we have probably one of the other big drinkers and players in the community as well who probably loves drinking just as much as we do, to be fair.
Maybe more after we just see his fridge and his shelf. Maybe to the point where we're like, do you need to speak to someone? We're here if you need to reach out, sort of relationship. What's the? Let's start with the pogo, because I'm sure we'll talk about the drinking in a bit. How did you tell us how you got into Pokemon Go? What was your sort of story into playing the game? Were you a day one player? Were you someone that were you a COVID player? How did you first delve into the game?
Nah, day one OG, my man. For me, back in 2016, APK came out, and I was like, yeah, this looks like it's going to be fun. So I downloaded the APK and then spent 3 days sat right here going, walking. That's a fucking novel concept.
Yeah,
and just thinking, never gonna pick this up. This is never gonna be a thing. And then a couple of the old schoolmates got in touch and was like, "Yo, we're playing this new game called Pokemon Go." I'm like, funny you should mention that. So obviously went out playing with some old schoolmates. Then started playing in Western Park, which is one of our big main parks near here in Sheffield. Finished it on 1 decks and just sort of kept plodding along with it. And then Gen 2 dropped and Gen 3 dropped. I started building a bit of community in Barnsley and whatnot. Because people were like, oh, how do you find rare stuff? And where do you find loads of Charmanders and stuff like that? So I set up local chats on Facebook and stuff like that. Then raiding started and it all expanded into raiding groups and stuff like that. And just roll snowball from there, really. Just constantly been at it since. So I only ever had 1 month off, and that's when I tore my damn ankle ligaments. So sort of self-enforced break.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, did you have any like sort of hiatus? But wait, are you saying that you played the game to the point where you done your ankle, like, and you tore a ligament, or am I making that up?
No. That is a factually correct story. And Darkside, who may or may not be in this chat right now, would be the one responsible for it. So I was out one night hunting, and basically I can't remember if he texted me or ring me, one of the two. He's like, "Yo, are you coming round for a brew?" I'm like, "My guy, it's 10:30 at night. Why would I be coming round for a brew at this time of year?" It's like, well, there's a Dragonite outside my house. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll come round. I'll be there shortly. So I was running back to the car, and where I was, there was some construction work going on, and someone had left a sandbag smack in the middle of the pavement, went straight over it, arse over tape, ripped my ankle ligaments.
Shit.
Ooh, nice.
Owie.
And that was what? It must have been what? 2-3 months out, maybe?
Yeah, it was September 2016 that happened.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, fucking hell, that's pretty. Oh yeah, 2016. Yeah, fair. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Also, inviting you for a brew at that time is criminal, by the way.
That's weird.
Like that is actually yeah, that is weird.
That's like top 5. You know them things? It's like top 5 things, like top 5 noncy things more than being a nonce. Like that's like up there, man. That's a contender.
Yeah, true.
That is a fucking contender.
While we're on the topic of Pokemon Go, there is actually something that I really wanted to ask, because so basically whenever we have a guest on, we try and do a little research into like their social media, stuff like that, as well as stuff that we know. And I noticed in your bio on Twitter you have that you're a member of a group that not many people, I would say, actually know about, and it was a difficult group to get into, and I know because I applied and I didn't get let in. You were part of the original V40 Club, right?
Yeah, boy. I managed to sneak in before they signed up on their entrance requirements.
Yeah, talk us through that, because so for anyone who's not aware of that, it's a very, very niche group from way back in the day, before level 50, and before remote raiding was no, I don't even think remote raiding was even a thing. It was like in person at that point. So people who know about it it's kind of like Fight Club, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, people that know about it don't talk about it. I'm sure there'll be people who listen to this back who will be like, what the hell even is that? But yeah, it's kind of a collective of trainers who were basically like the top players like at the time. And it revolved around the old V40 leaderboards, which were really good fun at the time. But yeah, sorry, carry on.
No. Like, literally, I don't even know how I stumbled across it. I think it was one of the other locals that had found it and was like, "Hey, why don't you join this group?" And it was like, these look like the real hardcore top grinders of the world. I'm like, am I even going to get into this? And at the time when I hit 40, it was August 17, I hit 40. It was like literally 13 months to the day since I joined Poker. So I was like, I'll fire off. I'll see if I can get in. And I literally snuck in, and then like a week or two later, they put their requirements to joining through the roof. It was like, oh, you need like 60 million XP, you need X amount of catches, all that sort of stuff. And just sort of hung around the place and just sort of admired, because that is, as you say, that was pre sort of remote raiding and any of the sort of World Waifu crew or anything like that. And it was just like, it was really interesting because, as you said, it used to do like the monthly leaderboards and stuff like that, where you'd obviously sub all your stats in, and I can't remember the person's name who did all the grinding and all the spreadsheet keeping, but that must have been a madness for him.
Wait, correct me. Does the V in V, is that we talk about like the Veterans 40? Is that what the V stands for? What does V stand for?
Verified.
Okay.
Verified.
No.
Verified.
Okay, I've got you. Yeah, I know what this is. Yeah,
exactly that. It's you had.
Sorry, go on, mate.
No, I was going to say, it's where you had all your, like, absolute nut jobs in there. So, like, I think, if I remember right, the Reversal was in there when he first started getting through with all his grind phase. Obviously, you had your, like, Brandon Tans of the world. You had all your mental Japanese players in there, all your mental American players. It was, like, pretty much a who's who of royalty of, like, the top end grinders of the game at the time. I can't remember the American guy's name that was like stuck a claim for like the first 40 in America and stuff like that. It was like just a literally who's who was in there. I just sort of snuck in right at the back end and was like, I might be a little bit out of place here. I thought I was good at this game, and then I just got put to absolute shame by everyone in there.
Yeah, because back in the day, like COVID times, like I was submitting for the V40 boards, and mate, I think like the best I ever did was like raids for like 3 months in a row. I was like top 5 in the world, and there were people just putting up crazy numbers. But wait, so Thomas, have you never heard of?
I've heard of
V40?
it. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I think at the time I don't know. It just didn't occur. It was one of those things. That sounds cool. It just never occurred to me to think to. Like, I think I played the game at a decent enough level. Like, I played a lot, but it never occurred to me to think, you know what, I'm gonna apply and actually like compare. Like, I didn't fancy getting in a dick measuring contest. I know I'd lose.
Well, the thing is, because it turned into like this really big thing where, like, for Go Fest and stuff, people from the group, they would all stay together. They would literally hire like minivans to go raiding, like as a group. They would like, in-person events. They'd eat dinner together, everything. Like it was a pretty big deal, like way back in the day. But yeah, so it was really interesting to see that you were in it, and I was like, fucking hell, like it's like crazy.
Yeah,
in, but yeah.
I'm gonna say I snuck in, like I said, just before they tightened up. But like I went to some of their meets at like Dortmund 19 and stuff like that, and ended up drinking with a load of them. And yeah, there's a few of them that know how to drink and handle themselves. But it was through them that I actually ended up meeting like quite a few of the YouTubers in the day. So I went out with them one night. I think it was a Sunday of Dortmund Go Fest 19, and literally we sat having cocktails in a bar, and then walking past, you got like Reversal, Trainer Tips, Pokémaster All Day, Zoe2. Like you literal brand Mystic 7, like literally they're going, Jesus Christ, and they're all like absolutely sound as all, but they only knew of them because obviously Reversal was in the Verified 40 and recognised some of the other guys. I was like, oh, hey, you getting on? Like Jesus, this is royalty walking past.
Yeah. It was a big fucking deal back in the day, and then not that it necessarily fell off, so to speak, but I kind of feel like the remote raids kind of killed it a little bit, and obviously then COVID, not being able to do the in-person events, kind of then killed that kind of community aspect of it, and it never really came back, and it kind of faded out a little bit in from what I understand now, because you can't even apply to join it now. Even with the upgraded one, I'm fairly certain they've completely cut it off, unless I'm wrong.
I mean, I haven't delved into that scene for a little while, but they've actually got a Verified 50s Discord that still exists and stuff like that. I think it's, some of the people that had, like, the real, like, tight connections and stuff like that still mingle and chat in there and whatnot. I stick my head in every now and then just to see what's being said and, discussions are being had, but you can imagine it's very game centric and very like best practice for grinding and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can imagine with like, I know we spoke about remote raiding and stuff and COVID killing it, but I can imagine around the same time, obviously they dropped level 50, and generally speaking, I'm sure we can we can disagree on it if you want, but I'm of the opinion that they've made XP a lot easier to get nowadays, and they've made a lot of things easier in the game. So I know a lot of people are of the opinion like, if you like XP is like a pointless thing to grind because they throw it at you with friendship XP and whatnot like that. So a lot of them people don't grind like XP because they're like, what's the point?
Me for?
No, I'm not attacking them. I do the same. Mine's the same.
It's my favourite stat.
That's my favourite stat. We've said this. Our XP is not reflective. Like you've said, there are people with XP the same as you or less than you. Their accounts just look like, wow. Like when you compare them to yours, like, but there are those sorts of people that obviously are big into like some of the badges you can only get from like grinding, which a lot of them it's like, I mean, I feel like there's easier ways to play the game in every aspect now, but I'm sure that is a large contributing factor to the sort of demise of those sorts of groups and communities, because if the in-person element isn't there and everyone's able to do it remotely, then they don't see it as the same sort of grind, because even though it is in theory, it's like a time grind rather than like a physical slog. But what was your sort of last involvement in that sort of group before it sort of like, went downhill a little bit for them?
No. But, you know, it might not have been the group that went downhill. I'd imagine he kind of grew away from that.
Those people.
I'd imagine he moved away from that playstyle and was more of a community based playstyle from that point. I'd imagine, right?
A bit of both. It was more like the whole COVID did obviously have a massive knock on like community and like the way that people went about playing, and obviously I started moving around in like sort of more raid circles online and remoting and stuff like that. Obviously level 50 dropped, and then obviously everyone's like, right, just absolutely plow XP through like remoting and stuff like that. I'd probably say the last major involvement I had was sort of just after the Go Fest of like 2019, where I was still like sat about chatting to a few of them, you know, trading war stories as you do and sort of things like that. And then it just sort of, people grow apart, don't they? It's nothing that like people fall out.
It's not personal, it just happens,
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
It's just one of them where...
So I always find it funny with the V40 because, like, I remember when we first made the Wafu group, because I was one of the founding members of it, and like the way that people looked at us was the way that I used to look at the V40 club to be like, holy shit, like these are like the big boys, and you know, like during the whole it was the Heroes Niantic movement. Like we were getting so much grief for that online. Everyone was like, "Oh, blah blah blah! You're the top fucking raiders. You're the problem with the game." And we were like, "Whoa!"
Who was I swear there was. I don't want to like. I'm not putting him on blast. I swear there was one guy in particular that at the time was posting his stats. I want to say I'm on about just was posting his stats, and loads of people were saying he was the problem. Like I'm not gonna obviously put.
Scotty.
I think so. Scotty? I think so. Yeah, I didn't want to say his name if that was a sensitive subject, but like I'll say like I remember like individuals, not even like a group, individuals are getting put on blast because of
it was crazy.
$1 billion company like fucking upping the prices of remote rates and putting a limit on it. Like how is one person responsible for this? It's not a thing, but people want to just blame someone, so they blame them.
It was fucking crazy at the time. So that's really cool that you were part of like the OG, because like I said, there are so many people in this game that would not even have a clue. Even if they are involved, and some of them, some players just don't care that much to even delve into that side of it, right?
It was more for me. It was more or less that I knew I could compete with them because I knew that those guys had blown me out of the water. It was more of a liking to know what's actually going on and who you may compete against. And
it's nice to know where you measure up to an extent, or like where you stack. You think, you know what, in my own right, I play the game quite hard. Let's see how I measure up. Why the fuck not? Because then if you're higher than expected, great, we'll keep going. If you're lower than expected, then have you tried getting good? Like it's just nice. Yeah. It's just nice to see, innit? It's an incentive.
Exactly that. Exactly that. It's like when I did the monthly like submissions, two of the big stats that I had, which you couldn't really do a lot about, was just simple things like the unknown medal. Because I unknown medal like quite early doors for the plat, and then obviously Battle Girl from like when you used to train gyms, and it was before
Thank fuck that system's gone.
Mate, I was at 5,000 trains like before they even put in the team leader training. I was at
how many trains? You run
like about 5,000. It was like
5,000 trains, man. Mate, Lee Phillips, eat your heart out. Lee Eastwood gets a run through 5,000 times. He does the running through 5,000 times. No, that's crazy.
There was old school strats where it's like, I get bored after work or something like that, and be like, oh, someone's took one of my like 40 odd gyms I used to hold. Let's go build it back up to a level 9 tower just for the bands of it all.
Oh god, that old gym system was horrible.
Yeah.
I miss it. If I could have one thing back in this game, I would bring it back tomorrow.
You're full of shit. That is the biggest fucking rage bait I have heard in a long time.
You think about what you've just said there while we...
that is one of the worst things I have ever fucking heard.
Nobody misses, 9, 10 Blissey, or no, I don't even think Blissey, like, no one had enough candy for a Blissey, and Chansey was worse because obviously it's fucking HP's less, so the heart goes down there. So no one wants 10 Chansey up on a fucking tower, man. Nah, man. No one wants that.
Run it back, man. I miss those days. I miss ripping like 10 Blissey gyms down. They were the good old days.
No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to fucking disagree with you here. Like straight up, I really.
All opinions are your own and will be respected to an extent, and this is the extent in which we respect it to.
Yeah. Unless they're straight up wrong.
Man. The gym game nowadays is just dead because everyone can waltz up with like a 2,500 CP Machamp and just floor it a lot.
Yeah, good. I love Machamp, and I'm so glad that there's Shadow Machamp, G-Max Machamp. I love all the forms of Machamp in the game that are there to run through these Blissies and Chanseys. But
yeah, but then to be fair, like you say about that, I don't remember the last time I actively went out my way to put anything in a gym. Literally. What to like
in there with the sole purpose of like gold in it, or just to get coins?
No. As in, like, I don't remember the last time I went to a gym was like, okay, I'm going to battle this and turn the gym color. I literally could not tell you. I don't do it.
You don't do it on like commutes and whatnot. Like if you're passing on like a bus.
No. That's not what I'm saying. If it's a drop in, then yeah. But I'm not going there and battling.
Oh, you're not mashing it up. No, if there's room for me, hell yeah. But I ain't making room.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. Like, I ain't fucking doing it, man. I ain't doing it.
Your boys are saying this as if I didn't literally go take my local gym as I came home tonight to come sit down and do this with you guys.
Lee, it's fine. Not everyone's a shepherd, right? You are the shepherd. You are there rounding up little Donnies, man, and you're taking gym. See me and Josh. If there's room, absolutely, we'll jump in when you're done. Like you do your thing, and then we'll jump in off the back of that. But no, I mean, good for you. Man.
Ain't happening.
Good for you, man. I'm so glad that gymming brings someone this amount of joy in the game.
Oh, mate, I can tell you, like, stories where we did daft shit back in the day where, like, you know, in the days of, like, maps and stuff like that.
Were you getting in fucking... I bet you've got in some fucking turf wars for gyms.
Oh, mate. One of the worst ones I've ever ended up in is someone had 4 accounts and there was a brand new gym. And they thought they were being big and clever by golden razzing the shit out of it when I had 600 max potions. I went, I'm not going anywhere. You can keep going with your golden razzers. I literally was a brand new gym. I had no like XP on that gym. By the time I left, I was already in the silver just from battling it.
And I'm guessing you had no plans that evening either. Like there was no like dinner. You were going to order a takeaway later. That was fine. You know, your mates were at the pub. Lee, where are you? Oh, fucking mashing out this gym. Like
mashing out gym.
I'm in the local park. I'm in the local park. It's 8 o'clock. Why are you at the park? Don't ask big man questions, but. No, go on, continue. So you were mashing up this. You were trying to mash up this gym. Someone was multi-accounting.
They're getting the big one in one of the local chats. Like, you're never taking this gym, and they're like, they've got a slacking up front that was doing absolutely fuck all damage.
They called you out.
Oh yeah, they called me out. I was like, I ain't going nowhere. Bring it.
Okay, in that case, I retract previous statements. Yeah, your evening is there. Like it's set, man. That's your evening sorted.
Yeah, exactly. Like 2.5 hours later, they realised I was literally going nowhere till I took that gym. I was like, yeah, you're gonna let it go eventually because I'm not gonna get bored before you guys do.
Mate, you need to get a better fucking hobby, man, because that shit is boring as balls, man. I'm telling you, man, that shit is fucking... I hate battling gym. Genuinely, I fucking hate it with a passion, right? Do you know what, right? I'm going to call them out because we're here, right? Fucking Mike, right?
Silly plonker. Dodie, it must be Dodie as well.
Right?
Dodie's got to be
No, because Dodie was on my team. Fucking Joe. Mike and Joe, right? Fuck you, man, right? So we when we were in Valencia for Safari, we were going, I don't know where we were going. We might have been on our way to the social, and we were late, right? Because me and Dodie take this gym on the way past, right? Because it's like 0 hearts, right? All we see is these two, just like, right? Fucking golden rats.
I remember this. I remember on the fucking like the gym when we got up the stairs of the metro. There was a gym at the top. This is what we got. Was this what we got on the wrong tram?
No. I'm talking like close to the Airbnb.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right. And the thing is I'm a stubborn cunt, and I'm like, we will be late. Like, I'm not fucking moving, right? And then it got like 25 minutes into this, and I was like, yeah, okay. I was like, okay, yeah, this is dead.
It was, yeah, just before the tram stop. Right? It was. This is the one I remember.
You said at the top of the stairs, bro.
No, but there was
stairs.
No. But there was a tram stop. There was a tram. We were on the tram as well. Like, is this when we got on the wrong tram? Do you remember? We got on that rickety old tram.
No.
Unless they've done it a couple times.
No, that's in Milan. That's a completely different country.
They've done it there as well, innit? They've done it. Yeah, they do it all over the world.
Completely different country. I'm sat there, and I'm like, what the fuck are you fucking on? But yeah, and I'm like, mate, this is so dead. I'm like, I literally, right? I turned around, I looked at it, I was like, get a fucking life, and I said it with venom as well. Like I said it, like I fucking meant that shit.
I mean, there's memories of Milan for very different reasons than fucking gym wars. I can tell you.
That's a great segue into our next talking point: in-person pogo events. Always. So obviously, there we've alluded to some gym wars happening within friendship groups. By the sounds of it, in Valencia. I mean, I'm positive something happened in Milan as well. We'll get a VAR on that. But talk to us, Lee. So obviously, they're city safaris. Talk to us about your in-person sort of pogo event experience. What was I know you mentioned Dortmund 2019 earlier stories, but was that your first event that you went to in person, or did you go to one before that?
No, literally my first IRL event, if you want to call it an IRL event, was the Safari Zones in 2017.
Where the fuck was that? Where the fuck was that?
It was again.
No. This is like when they were doing it all around like shopping malls all across Europe.
Fucking Barnsley. Barnsley. It was
It was in the quiz. It was in the quiz at the fucking Josh. It was in the quiz. It was in the quiz at the fucking road trip. Right, everyone pour shots while we think of this. Right, Lee, I know you've got something to show. I've seen your shelf. Right, we need a VAR, man. Well, VAR is we're deferring to VAR for this one. Right, and this is a quiz for you lot in chat because some of you were at that fucking event as well, that road trip one.
All right, he's just necking it. We said do a shot, not fucking down your drink, man.
Has he just chopped a drink? Also, save your points. Yeah. Save your points. Sound Redemption's off for those that are new here, and appreciate all the follows, by the way. Sorry to break the 4-4. Yeah, we just do a shot, Lee. We don't like we can have a chug redemption, but right. Cheers. What are you?
No, what are you trying to die?
I've got nothing doing tomorrow. I mean, who cares about score when it comes to? We can vibe that. We just roll up hungover.
For a minute, I thought you said who cares. For a minute, I thought you said who cares about school. I was like, why the fuck are you going to?
What did he say?
That's mad. What was? So you went to that 2017 safari that no one fucking remember because I weren't playing the game then.
I literally went to the host city and back the same day. Like we got a 6 a.m. flight out there and we got a 10 p.m. flight back.
Okay, so it wasn't to Barnsley then. Okay, we can confirm it wasn't.
No.
No, I thought you were talking about the first in-person event
in the UK.
That was in England.
Yeah, no, he went.
No, there was the one in Manchester, but also we went to the we went to Barcelona. So you all lot think that Barcelona only had a safari in 2023. Nah, they had one in 2017 as well.
So the answer to the question earlier, the first in-person event in the UK that we were thinking of, what he was on about, was Chester. That was the one that was.
That's on.
No, I went Chester as well, but obviously I'm forgetting timeline because I think Chester was maybe a couple of months before Barcelona, if I remember rightly.
Yeah. Josh, you've frozen, by the way. Like you just.
Oh, mate, have you fucking mudded it?
No, I ain't mudded you. You're frozen, mate. This is you. Lee's fine. Don't blame me for your shit. But anyway, yeah. Talk to us about your first in-person event. What was the sort of vibe like then? What were the highlights of that event?
If we were vibing back to Chester, obviously Chester was just an absolute madness back then because obviously no one had seen like that amount of stops in like one place before, and obviously it was a drop of raids that weekend, so everyone's there trying to do like Articunos and Lugias and it's just an absolute madness. There's actually I'll have to like fact check and VAR it myself. What the hell's going on?
Don't worry, Dingle. Don't worry, Josh is back. Don't worry. It was Josh. No, because Josh disappeared. Because Josh disappeared, it fucked it. Go on, continue, Lee.
Dingle.
Sorry for interruption from Josh.
No, there's literally, I'll have to VAR check it and trying to get out, but I'm pretty sure I appeared on GoHub that weekend because there's a photo of like a massive crowd down one of the main streets in Chester, and you see me with the phone up like this in the air, and it's not because I'm like trying to be a vain bastard and get a selfie or anything, it's because signal was that dead. I'm there like, could I please have some signal to do this raid, please? Oh, they have eyes though. The thing, I know you boys obviously travel a lot out, and that's how we obviously met each other, is through travelling about and going to events and that, but like, any sort of IR event has always been like just an absolute vibe. There's just so many like-minded people around the place, and you're there for like that sort of collective reason of everyone's there to play the game and just do what they do. Whether it's whether you shit house it and go full send on raids, or if you just go for your catches, or some people even like are absolute anarchists and like, I just like doing research. I'm like, why the hell do you go around doing like stop researches? But you do
the hard drives. Check the fucking hard drives, right? I'm on you, right. No, right. There we are, right. Go Fest this year, Mewtwo and Raid. Well, I just started going, I'm proper excited to do the research.
I need to use 3 berries. Oh yeah. I need 10 great throws. You fucking man.
Losers, man.
It's just so dead. So real. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. Like one of my very good friends is like massive on their research.
Call him out, man.
Who? Who's this? What friend?
It's an ex guest of this podcast. Not to plug previous episodes, but it's an expert.
Who? You fucking nerd, Joe. you nerd.
Just straight shooting from the hip, like calling her out.
Man, like it's by far my weakest badge by a fucking long shot, absolute fucking long shot. Let me check now how many I've done. Like for where I'm at in the game, it is fucking bad.
You're gonna fact check me on this.
I'm surprised, Josh. You've got so many stops at your pub. I'm surprised you're not like. I know you're just.
I'm sitting there wanking myself into a coma that I get to do.
you might just be doing that anyway with the app closed. Yeah. Like you might just be wanking yourself into a coma anyway. But it's been a long day at work,
I'm buzzing. I get to do 8 fucking field researches a day. No. I've only done 18,980 field researches.
Right off.
Let's have a look.
What? Mate, how the hell? You're on like double the XP. Yeah, Pokemon Ranger. Like, brother, you are more than double my XP, and yet I've done more field research than you. What is this?
I hate him. I will not do him. I don't like him. I don't like him.
I've done 20,391. Like, how the hell is there a badge that I actually beat you on?
Josh, what's your Pokemon Ranger? Because I think ours might be close.
18,980.
Okay, yours is more than mine. 18,566.
Yeah, it's garbage, lad. It's absolute cat.
It is a me. No, when there was that when it was like the grind to level 18, you had to complete 500 like research tasks. It was like you just line it up on a shitty little com day, and you're sort of like getting the research for playing the game. Those researches I don't mind, but when it's like, I think the only time, like, and I'll put my hand up, the only time that I've properly grinded like a research task specifically at an in-person event was Go First in London just to get carbinks. Other than that, I feel like a few of us were doing that, but other than that, I haven't. I don't really go out of my way like to do it. I don't hatch eggs. Nerds. Shut up! I swear you were doing it as well. You were there with us, no?
I promise you, I was not doing carbinks. Now, to be fair, eggs is a different story. I love hysterics, and to be fair, to kind of get back on track with in-person events, I actually think, as of lately, annoyingly, I think the eggs have been some of the best parts of the most recent in-person events.
That's a hot take.
No, it can't be, right? So I was in Thailand for Gotor, right? Howlucha, brand new shiny. Klefki, brand new shiny. And then Kangaskhan and Heracross.
Regionals, yeah, so...
Yeah, or regionals.
Decent eggs.
What more do you want? What more do you want?
Mewtwo in eggs.
Mewtwo in eggs, yeah?
Yeah.
What I'd love is more than 1 hour of Mega Pidgeotting raids, so I can actually try and hit that background shiny. By the way, that is my absolute curse in this game, is background shinies.
I was going to say, speaking of Pidgeot, did you not what did you use your bottle cap on out of interest? Like your first bottle cap?
What, the gold one?
Yeah.
No, it's very basic bitch. London background shiny Rayquaza.
No, what was I swear? Did you not use was that not you that used it on like a Pidgey? Who used it on a Pidgey?
No. So that's my next golden ball cap. So I currently have a shiny Pidgey that was caught in a Master Ball, just because banter. Why not? And the next golden ball cap I get will fix it and make it a Shunder.
Why?
Why not? What like
you're
you're similar to me. You boys are similar to me at this point. Like, anything we want in this game, we've probably raided the hell out of, or traded the hell out of, or acquired what we want. So now is the time just to have fun with it and just take the piss with it. So if I want to make a Shundo Pidgey with a golden bottle cap and a Master Ball, why not? It's not like we need a resource at this point.
Yeah. So okay. So I guess to kind of expand on that point. So because I've been having this conversation with a lot of the locals lately, and to be fair, a lot of my local group has to other locals as well. Would you agree that like one of the only reasons why you still play this game as much as you do is because of the in-person events? Because I definitely feel that way.
100%. 100%. Like, without community and without, like, being able to mingle with so many different people from so many different backgrounds, this game would be so dead by now. Like, like you're a man that's well beyond me in stats as well, Josh, and like you'll know yourself, like without community now, it's like, what is the point in playing this game anymore? It's like we've got everything that we want and we've achieved everything that we probably ever want to achieve. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really lucky where I live. I've got so many great little communities around me. So I've also got my own locals in S74. I've got the locals in Doncaster with like the community ambassador group that's over there. There's a brilliant group in like the other local towns of Rotherham and the cities of Sheffield as well. And then obviously there's like all the London finest sort of lot like you guys as well. Obviously there's Manchester just over the other side of the hills. Like, I'm so fortunate with how many good communities there are around me. And it's like you can just sort of move around between communities at any point and sort of just vibe with it.
Can I just say, big up in that regard, big up the UK, because I feel like, I don't know, in terms of like little Pokemon communities and stuff like that, and just like socials in general. So I don't want to extend it as far as Europe, because there's some socials I've been to, in-person events in Europe that are not great, but that's because they're not run by LF, just as a disclaimer. But in that sense, like I've been to a few places in the UK, and it's like, it's great, man. I feel like British people can be like, like they're very easy to talk to and stuff, whereas you go to some socials outside of region and it's not the same. But we won't get into that. But to be fair, we can get into that if we want to. I didn't want to
To be fair, I feel like you're overlooking one big point about why the UK is the best community scene, and quite simply put, it is literally, it is quite literally.
Yeah, no one saw me bring this in. I just keep that there.
The casual cruise campo box. To be fair, though, like I dropped on the CA community out in a town called Arnhem that's in the Netherlands. Like when it was Wild Area 2024, I was out in Germany for work that weekend. The Saturday I played in that little village I was in, like in Germany, and it was absolute dead. Like I was the only player in that village for the whole day. I was like, what the hell is this? And then when I got home on Saturday night, it was like, right, there's got to be some sort of community somewhere near me that I can like go and play with and like get involved with. And as I was scouting about on Campfire, the closest one was actually back over the border into the Netherlands. So hopped a bus, hour ride. Like the actual community out there was absolutely brilliant. Like really welcoming, really inclusive. Again, it gave me a very similar sort of vibe to like the UK scene, where you could just walk up to people and just basically chat shit and just get to know folks and stuff like that. Very, very inclusive. So, I get what you're saying. Like the UK seems almost unique in the point, and obviously the common factor is go to the pub. But in doubt, just reach out and go to the pub.
And speaking of the drinking, I feel like at some point we do need to run back the tier list, because there are some people. I looked on the tier list. I'm like, I don't even like you. And then there are some other people that are like, I don't know how you got on there. And then there are some other people that I'm like, you know what? You've done all right. Your performance has been noted by the adjudicators, and you will be rewarded. But
But to be fair, though, talking about drinking in other countries, I feel like it's a good time to talk about Lee's experience in Milan.
That's why I wore a shirt. Wait, it's the mirror. That's why I wore this shirt.
Exactly why you wore this
shirt. Luke, come on. Fucking inject it.
I knew I wasn't escaping this podcast without that game mentioned.
You escaped nothing. Obviously, if there's anything you were ever uncomfortable talking about, just say like a safe word or something. Man, dead your safe word. We're talking about this, man. We don't care.
Mate, enough people's heard about the stories of Milan, so run it. Why not?
You tell us what you tell us what you remember, and then we'll tell you what we remember, and we'll see if they coincide.
See if they're like me intermingle.
I'm
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I remember, like, obviously, I went out and played on the Saturday, had my normal sort of play day. Joe and Dan, like, absolutely assaulted me with a shirt that had pink ponies on because, you know, that's the whole meme. In fact, you know what? Just for the visualization of it, let me just go grab that. Hang on.
You going to put it on? No. I'll like cut the camera. If you want to get your kit off, I'll cut the camera a bit so you can.
No. We'll buy a bit just because you know everyone loves this fucking shirt, and I cannot stand it for love.
It's like an overshirt. Okay, yeah.
I've seen this one. Yeah.
Thomas
trying to get it off after one drink.
It's actually a drink free, but you know, I mean, I know it's a bit dead with the lightning, but
no, you meant me. I like it, man.
Yeah, well, this is a birthday gift from Joe and Dan. Shout out to Joe and Dan, like, but really. Pink ponies, whatever. And like I would say, like I wrapped up for the day, went home, you know, came down. Obviously, you've had a couple of cocktails walking around Milan anyway, because that's just a dumb thing in Milan.
That's what we did as well with apples around the park. Just like
you know what? This is going to be very controversial. Aperol's dead. It's way too fucking dry.
No, man, hell no. I disagree. Right? There's something about an Aperol, but only in Italy that just fucking hits. Right? You're never drinking it anywhere else. Literally nowhere else. Right, just in Italy, right? It's class. So I definitely resent that remark.
Yeah, I'm not being funny. Like I tried Aperol from a few different places, and I wanted to enjoy it because everyone talked it up that weekend, but I couldn't get along with it.
We had it in a little plastic in the park, didn't we? They were selling it at what was like the equivalent of a kiosk ice cream joint. There was like they had like pastries and all other stuff there, but they had Aperol, and that's all we cared about. So we queued up for it and got our Aperol, and it was great. It was fantastic.
Yeah, so generally speaking, if you don't like Aperol, and this is crazy to say, generally. The cheaper it is, the better, because the champagne,
the quality of the champagne is
right? Right. So it's generally a little bit sweeter. So if it's a bit too dry, then it's sweeter. But that is only with like the really fucking cheap shit.
So it's probably not the Aperol you don't like. It's obviously as a drink, it's Aperol is the one part of an Aperol spritz. It's probably just shit champagne you've had. So maybe we need to run that back. And get you some good shit. Get one of that good spritz.
Why do I feel as if like you're going to try and track this down in like Copenhagen or wherever we bump into each other next? Like try and find like good Aperol. I mean, I'm not a Champers fan at the best of times, and that's probably why I don't agree with it.
They might have good champs in Barnsley. We'll just go to Barnsley.
Hey, you know.
Barnsley
brunch,
yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, you boys are always welcome. If you want to get yourself up to Patel, good old Tarn, I'll take you around Tarn, no problem at all. Come on.
I bet you would just like. But anyway,
talk to us. I've obviously scouted the place out on the Friday. You'll remember from the telegram I went scouting out on the Friday.
I thought that's all you were doing. You kept saying there's a cocktail bar here. Like I think, were you staying near the canal, or am I making that up?
Yeah, no. I was like maybe about 10-15 minutes walk from the actual place where we had the social.
Shit.
That helped me on the Saturday at all, in the slightest.
We'll get to it.
For context, everyone, my Pogo username is Eastwood303, and this is very, very key in this story. So, the night of the social is the 29th of March. Obviously, the 303 is an acronym for my birthday, which is the 30th of March, hence why it's a very key part of this story. So, I walks in the cocktail bar, obviously bump into all the boys, start having a little chat and whatnot. And then maybe gets to about, what would you say, boys, about 10:30, 11? Something along them sorts of lines?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
And they've all got like a little table out front. So, you know, we walks over, we joins the table. My memory is probably going to be wrong with this, but you're going to no doubt correct me. I would say for about 2 hours solid from that point, anyone that approached that table got great with I've got a fresh drink, puts it down on the table, And then the second it hit the table, he liked to drink with me. So, because he said this for like 2 hours solid, and it didn't matter what the fuck he came back with, whether it was like a fucking stein of beer or 2 cocktails, or what the expectation was, whatever you came back with.
Someone just came out of a tap water, or like our Muslim friends, and they might have come out of a Coke, and they've just been like, that's got to go as well, like whatever it was.
Nobody was safe. No one was
safe. No one was safe. Like literally, we had like Twitch streamers, we had like you boys, like fucking people, like you say, just coming back with cuts. Nothing was safe.
It was degenerates. Everyone just turned into degenerates. That is what happened. Degeneracy was just like...
Thomas, where the fuck are you going?
I'm looking for something, man. Continue, it's important.
He's looking for another Maggie. That's what he's got.
No, he's just trying to show he's trying to show his batty off for the stream. That's fine. Go on. Sorry, carry on.
Essentially, the last thing I sort of remember was about 1 o'clock when I came back with a couple of cocktails, and I got mugged off for about the 6th time that night. I was like, for fuck's sake, boys, you are actually trying to write me off. I don't actually remember anything after that point. Like, genuinely, usually I can handle myself when I'm drinking and usually remember what happens on the night. I cannot remember between sort of 1 a.m. and 4 a.m.
Okay.
I have no recollection of what happened during those hours. And then I remember, sort of half coming round at 4 a.m., absolutely twatted. Mm-hmm. And there was a couple there, I don't remember who it was for love and money, because obviously the state of
I think I remember. Were they the ones, Josh, that were violated Joe? Was that there? They were great, man. They were sick.
Literally, they were really concerned about my well-being. I was like, oh, let's make sure you get an Uber. And somehow, fuck knows how, I managed to order an Uber back to my Airbnb. I think they charged me €30 for a 5-minute drive because they're probably
Italian bastards. Italian bastards.
Just drove me halfway through my line because I could see the fucking state I was in. And, apparently, I was sharing the Airbnb with one of the other guys that's from Doncaster. I got reminded the morning after, apparently I stumbled through the door at, best part of 5 a.m. and he just went, "You silly boy." Just, fucking face planted straight into bed.
How did you get back that late?
How did you get back that
late? I don't know.
Right?
Literally... I don't genuinely remember. It was somewhere 4:30, 5 in the morning, something around there.
Because you missed what it really got fucking degenerate.
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff that I'm not even sure we should maybe talk about on this platform, because even I think it was a little bit fucking OCT even for us.
If I say the word bridge, is that enough to leave it there?
Yeah. I mean that was just degeneracy at its finest. And
it's a typical Brits abroad.
I was literally thinking this is why people outside of the UK hate Brits abroad, or just hate British people.
No. I'll tell you why. So after the bridge incident, we were like, okay, maybe it's time to go home. And it must have been, 5:30?
I was going to say, prior to the bridge incident, I blame this all personally. I blame this on Nipples. Before and after, this is all his fault. I am happy to pass the blame on to Tom Ryan Nipples.
Yeah, I agree. And it must have been 5:30 because we were waiting for the first tram back into the city.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I was so cunted. I don't even remember the full group. It was me, you, Nipples,
Joe, can't forget Joe,
Mike, James,
Dodie. Dodie's still awake at this time, he said, cannot drink to forget any of this.
And so right, so I'm not joking you, right? We get on the first tram in the morning, right? There's all these Italians in suits
commuting
going to work. I'm not joking, right? And we are right. And I mean, we are being cunts. I mean, we are being the stereotype of Brits world, right? Right. We're on this tram at 5:30 a.m.
Oh, Clint. It was Clint. That was all Clint. That was all Clint starting that.
Right.
I'm going to say that sounds like something Clint had come up with.
It was so bad. And and all the Italians are just looking over and they're just angry in Italian. You know what I mean? like proper, right? And I'm just sat there, and I'm like, this is why you're fucking hated.
This is why we're kicked out of the EU. We don't like us anywhere, man. We're fucked.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad. But yeah, to follow the bridge incident with that was fucking criminal, man. I remember, and then we went to Mackey's. And it was taking fucking ages, so I just got an Uber home.
Yeah, me and Josh went to McDonald's, and then I'm like, we're waiting. I don't know what I ordered. Apparently everything, because it was taking fucking ages. And then I turn around, he's gone, and I'm like, alright, safe. So I was just sort of on my own. And then the metro, because you mentioned you got the first tram. Obviously, the metros weren't open this early. So I was waiting to try and get the metro back with the same people who were waiting outside the shutters, waiting to go to work. I was there waiting at half six to try and go back home. So that's why I'm baffed how you got home at 5 o'clock or whatever. Because this all happened. Like your guy must have taken you walkies or something, a little trip around the canal. I don't know where you went, because before obviously the bridge incident, it all started with Tom Ryan Nipples. Shout out. He obviously went to a bar next to that canal bar and came out of a tray of like beers or something, or like a tray.
You weren't there for that, Lee, were you?
He pulled out a tray of beers. He went. Yeah. Done a little head count, tray of beers.
Yeah. So, Lee, I'm assuming you know who we're talking about when we say nipples, right?
Yeah.
Ryan, right?
Of course.
Right.
Obviously, I'm familiar with the working nipples.
Right.
Bless him.
Right. So the social bar closed at what? 2, 3 in the morning, because the clocks changed, right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
God, the clocks changed on top of everything else going on. Yeah.
Right. And so anyway, right. So the bar closes, and we're like, shit. Like, there's nowhere to fucking go. Right,
keep drinking,
Nipples is like a deer in the headlights, bruv. He's like a deer in the fucking headlights, right? I'm talking like prime fucking predator for drink.
Like a bloodhound. Like
it's fucking crazy, right?
It out.
Right, sees like down the end of the road, like next to the bridge, sees a place with lights on, right? Right, walks in there, goes, "Can we get some takeaway beers?" And they're like, "No, we've been closed for 3 hours." Right, so he comes back out and goes, "Right, they've been closed for 3 hours now, but I've got this." 5 minutes later, comes out with a tray of fucking Aperol spritz, right? And we're like, how have you even done that? Like, they've been closed for 3 hours, right? And then he goes, oh, shit, I should probably get another round just in case. Goes back in, walks out with another lot. And we're like, are you like Houdini? But instead of pulling rabbits out of a hat, you're pulling fucking
I'm telling you, the delivery was like, I swear, even Kevin De Bruyne weren't putting it on a plate like this. Like, it was just, it was like a conveyor belt of Aperol and beers or just all sorts of shit.
But it was fucking degenerate. So as Lee said, we kind of occupied the south side area because, as nice as the bar was, shout out to Blues Canal.
Blues Canal.
I left them a good review.
We love you,
they were great.
But it was hot as balls in that bitch, right?
Oh,
it was hot, right? So we're all outside, and we're all fucking drinking. We're chatting. We like to drink with. And then we just start doing Brits Abroad karaoke just outside. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the breakouts are fucking Mr. Brightside and shit like that,
mate. And I was just like, they fucking hate us. They absolutely.
You say that. At the same time, like our tables, we only had 2 tables there or there, but
no, we fucking didn't. We had fucking loads.
No.
Hear
me out. What I was gonna say is there were 2 tables where drinks were on, but then people were sort of coming here and round, and obviously there weren't enough for everyone to sit around in that group. There was enough in the seating area in the beer garden outside, but like you said, we sort of took over that little area, everyone just standing. And because everyone was standing, people were more what's the word I'm looking for? Willing to make noise or be boisterous. So then that helped with the karaoke.
Because they had a chance.
No, that's
or a choice.
Yeah, but that was the thing. If we're standing up, it was just boom, 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 and that's it. It just went from there. And after we forgot one key addition to the sort of roster who was there. Tim was also there.
Tim, bless him. Yeah, shout out to him.
Man.
Tim was also there, but
mate, he was loving it. But yeah, so that was
before you transition, boys. I am going to go for the tactical piss.
I was going to.
You give me like.
Broken the seal.
You know what? So am I. Thomas, run the show while we're gone.
Exactly. Come on. We'll leave you in the capable hands of Mr. Young for a second chat. We will be right back.
Well, I was funny enough going to say that I also. No, I'm joking. No, but when it came to the bridge incident, because of said bridge incident, you guys can imagine what bridge incident was. If you don't know, then you don't know. But obviously, Nipple's got all these beers and Aperols on these trays. 1 tray, right? Sound. 2 trays. That came out. Right. I just want to preface that I was not involved in said bridge incident. I was there, but I wasn't like, you know what I mean? I wasn't involved. And like, I've got like, you know, I'm sure people can vouch. I was not involved. I think there's photos and videos as well. And like, I was not involved in any of those. Like, there was some interesting photos and videos captured. But yeah, we will not disclose said events. But yeah, no, those beers, that was like a domino effect. Those beers led to so-and-so, and then that led to ending up on a tram. And I'm pretty sure, I think Josh forgot to mention, like, people were looking to go back to someone's, like, they were talking about afters. I'm just there, like, obviously, I'm on my own in McDonald's at this point, so I'm just like, oh, no, I'm just trying to go home. But that was the Saturday night. But I feel like we didn't, wait, Josh is back now, so I can, like, we can jump back in. But we didn't even talk about the Friday night. I thought, like, the Friday night was good. The Friday night social was good. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the
one at the Irish bar.
Oh, yeah? That was one of the Irish bar that I hosted on the fly.
I enjoyed the Friday. Yeah, the one where you were like, you know what, like, message a few people that you know are going to come. It's because it's like it was quite a small bar and whatnot. We had the downstairs bit, but I enjoyed that Friday social. That was good. I don't really have much. I don't have much memory, like significant memories, like compared to the Saturday night, and that's fair. The only thing I remember is obviously the next morning, like meeting up with people in the park, not intentionally. I'm just going to go to the park because that's where everyone's playing, and I see a big group of these lot like walking, and then like I go to where did I go? I think I went to like one of the little kiosk ice cream things and got a red bottle of it. Was either like Peroni or Moretti or something like that, and just like, yeah, breakfast beer, and then yeah, we just cracked on. It was great.
Yeah.
Speaking of breakfast beers, though, the memories of Paris, like on, I think it was the Sunday, Josh, when me and you bumped into each other at Jardine. What a segue. Like fucking. Yeah. Like at what they call it, there was like 10 in the morning. I bumped into you in Shard in Luxembourg. In Paris, is like, yo, you fancy a beer and a fucking pan de chocolat? Like, yeah, boy, why not?
Boozy bitches, man. Boozy bitches, man. We're sat there with cans of Kronenberg and fucking pan de chocolate, man. What are you picturing?
Like 10 in the morning, this is like the morning after the main social in Paris, and we're like just living his best life. Like all the French are walking past us going, what the fucking these idiots doing?
I mean, to be fair, man, I was rough as arseholes. And I always say this, right? Now, shout out to my boy Adelian, right? I love him to bits. What a fucking legend, right? But you're also a massive cunt, all right?
We know this. Clip it. Someone clip it.
Clip it now, yeah.
No. Well, I say a good reason. It's not, right? So whenever we host these fucking socials, right? You know, and it's always generally speaking, people sort of know that it's me and him that host it. Now, Adelian doesn't fucking drink, right? So people come up and approach us and like, oh, do you want a drink? Oh. Adelian goes, oh, no. Adelian always goes, no, I don't drink.
Josh drinks.
Yeah. Right? So I am just getting fucking plied with drinks, bro, right? So I get back to the Airbnb, right? I get back to the Airbnb in Paris. I'm absolutely like 50 shades of fucked up, right? Like I am fucking cunting, right? I'm not joking, bro. Brushing my teeth, I fell into the bath, right? I was absolutely fucking mangled, bro, right? Absolutely mangled.
What was bro doing to that toothbrush? Fucking
right? No, I'm not even joking, right? Because the thing is, so as these socials have gotten bigger and more successful, right? That then directly correlates to more people want to buy the host the drink, right?
Yes.
So Paris, right? We had like 420 people fucking rock up.
Big turnout.
Right? So I'm just getting like fucking Jaegers, tequila, fucking JDs. Mate, I'm not joking. I'm giving my drinks away. I'm like, I cannot physically fucking drink anymore.
What was worse? What was worse? Paris or London in terms of that? Because you said London, like Blackfriars was quite bad as well in terms of the having to redistribute drinks amongst the masses in terms of people buying. You said that was London was worse.
Oh, what? You mean London Go Fest?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Oh no!
Paris was worse.
No, that was nowhere near. No. Paris was abysmal, man. The only one that was maybe worse, but I wasn't as fucked up for some reason, was probably Madrid. Like Madrid was fucking brutal.
Madrid was sensational. Right. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah. Madrid was good fun.
Fucking unreal.
I have vivid memories of like the fact that I fell asleep on one of the couches upstairs in Madrid at like 2:30 in the morning. Dark side, like I had to like give me the little.
I can't believe you went upstairs.
Yeah, because they opened up the upstairs. I went there as well. Yeah. I think the bar was quiet. I don't know why, but yeah, you can't park there, mate.
Yeah, that was just degenerate. I remember we were stood like next to the stage, and they had like the little like the ledges that were made out of like the metal, and I just had. Yeah. I'm not joking. At one point, I literally had like 6 JD and Cokes, and I was just giving them out. I'm just not gonna drink them.
Bro he had his own bar. He had his own bar there. Like, you want to drink, man? Right? Come, man. Come. Yeah, got you, right? Man.
And then every time I was giving one away, someone was bringing me another one along. It was like an infinite ammo glitch. Like it was fucking crazy, man. It was crazy.
Vibes.
There's a gap.
I just remember the videos that came out of that social where you got like Brandon Chan singing the fucking Pokémon theme at the top of his lungs.
I ended up on one of the organisers. I didn't realise it was the organiser. I think Josh or someone showed it to me. But he took a video of like the event of when like all of us were on the stage, and I just see me on the stage and he zooming into me as well. I was just like, no, but like it was. I remember Brandon Tan pouring like, what did he have? He had something like a rakia or something.
Was schnapps. Yeah. Because there's a video, right? So shout out my good friend Goldman, right? My good friend Goldman from Czech Republic always brings me bottles of schnapps. Always, right? I love him for it. And I just remember, just hearing Brandon Tan just shouting my name across this club to go over.
What was he saying? Like Josh or like Mr. Av?
Yeah. No, Josh.
Fair.
Right? Me, him, and Goldman, between 3 of us, downed an entire bottle of schnapps in like 4 minutes. Like it was just fucking stupid.
Who carried the 3 man? Be honest.
It definitely wasn't me. Wasn't me. It was no. It was obviously Goldman. He's fucking Czech, man. He's fucking like home field advantage.
Have I met him?
Yeah. 100% you have. 100% you have. But
I need to remember.
Yeah. To be fair, I feel like it's a good kind of point to talk on because Lee, you've brought up a lot. You are a big fan of the socializing, drinking event.
Oh God, yes.
Across Europe.
I mean, just without like the shameless plug.
He's getting his kit off again. One sec.
No. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Where's the shameless plug that we can do?
Why you got so many props, man? Like, wait. Where's the pink pony shirt gone? Why is that off? Oh, it's just an LF polo. Nice.
The shameless plug.
Wait, turn it around. Let's see it from the back. And the shirt.
There it is. There's the good shit.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
There's the good shit. But yeah, so Lee, you are quite an advocate for the socials. Is that purely from the love of drinking? Because to be fair, mate, you are quite a big boozer, the same as we are. To be fair,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like you boys as well, you like a beer, you like a drink, and that. But it's the fact that you can rock up to these things, and there's so many like-minded people that just want to sit there, chat shit, and fucking just have a good time.
You say like-minded, like someone like there's just so many characters. Like it's it's just fucking like we're all like-minded in the sense that we like Pokemon Go, but then there's like another layer to it where you're like-minded to the point like you're not talking about Pokemon Go. I was gonna say Shrek, but I'm glad. See, look, me and him share the same brain cell. I swear to fucking God. But and I feel like that's what happens when we all sort of like congregate together at these socials. The brain cell like it's just pinging from one to another, and then it results in obviously what we said before. What happened in Milan? Us all going woo, and then we just reach a level of degeneracy. Like, I don't think. I hope, like touch wood, right? Fingers crossed that we don't stoop to that sort of level of degeneracy again. But no, generally speaking, like best part of the socials is just not having to. You forget why you're there. It's just a night out in the pub. Yeah. Is that how you see it, or do you use it as like a? I know some people they say they use it as like a networking opportunity to like fucking I don't know like you got any trades this that and the other. Like, do you use it or do you just get on the beers? Like, what's your sort of like?
I don't know. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. It is useful to be like, yo, I'm going to be at this bar at this time, and like, if you want to get a trade off, then yeah, let's get a trade off.
Saying you sorted me out in Doncaster for a trade, so I'll give you that. You literally just pulled me out of thin air and said, "Oh, this person's got." You sorted me out of a Manchester Pikachu. I was like, I don't know who the fuck this person is. Deleted him straight afterwards, but the Pikachu's mine now. So you plugged me there. I'll give you that. He literally plugged me. You were fucking Fabrizio Romano there. Like, you sorted me out. But, no, go on, continue.
Here we go. Like, yeah. No, I mean, like I said, it's useful when you've got like people that are looking for certain shit, and like the other people that have that, and you can sort of help them make that connection and get that trade off and that. But it's almost like a secondary or even a third level benefit of having these socials and having these places to like go and meet people that, like you said, the common denominator in it all is Pokemon Go. That's the starting point.
It's
and then
beer,
you just obviously...
It's beer now. It's changed. The game's changed, man. You got to roll with the times. It's beer now.
Game's changed. It's all about the alcohol, yeah man. I mean, like I said, if you start from the point of it, everyone goes because it's like, oh, we're at a Pokemon Go event. Oh, there's going to be a load of Pokemon Go players there, and start from that point, and then, like I say, you got the immediate layer below of, oh, we've got a load of Brits aboard. Let's have a beer, and then the layer below that of like, you've got all these sort of different characters with your sort of different backgrounds, people that's been to different places, seen different things, and just sort of you can trade war stories, for lack of better words, and just sort of get to know folks. And you wouldn't necessarily meet these people back home because
you wouldn't know.
Oh, obviously people travel from like all over the country and even like obviously internationally as well, especially with something like, say, for example, Paris, Madrid,
Tokyo,
Barcelona. Oh, don't! I have got the biggest level of fucking FOMO about Tokyo.
It's fine. It's fine, man. I'm not going either, so it's all right. No, you're good, man.
Shut up, man. You're being so dramatic.
Yeah, you'll get your flights sorted. Yourself.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But yeah,
don't get me wrong. I've like started considering what sort of insanity routes where I can like get just one day in Japan, so I can come to that social in Japan.
Mate,
because
it's gonna be class. To be fair, it is gonna be proper massive. To be fair, like
without naming names or anything, like it's just because I can't get like the time off at work. And like,
don't shame them, man. You know what I mean? Tell them stop being selfish. You know what I mean?
Just quit.
Places to go.
I'm saying we spoke about a bar in Lanzarote. The beer was mudded, and the next time Josh goes out there, it's closed down. Like, we could get you like laid off and sorted. I'm telling you, man. Don't ask how we've got that pool. We didn't know either, but. The stranger things have happened in the multiverse, man. Just man, name and shame, man. It's a safe space.
Nah, like literally, like the reason I can't get the time off work is because I have one specific person I have to cover for, and it's her mum's 80th birthday. I feel as if that's sort of a valid excuse for it. Or
it's not even a milestone, man. It's dead, man. Like, it's not like it's 100th, man. That's needy, man. Nah, man. Less of that. Less of that, man.
Yeah.
Like, literally, if it wasn't for that, I'd be out in Tokyo.
You know what is a milestone? 30th anniversary of Pokemon and 10th anniversary of Pokemon Go, and they're both stars aligned happened at the same year. So 2 versus 1, we win. So yeah. Tell them.
Yeah, true, man. Majority rules, man. Majority rules.
But literally, I've looked into it to see what I could do to fly out Friday, have the Saturday playing and like at the social and just run it on no sleep.
That is genuinely insanity, and I would not recommend anyone do that at all.
Did you not see my original plans for Madrid? Like, originally work would have given me the time off for Madrid, so my original plan for Madrid was that I'd finish work at 4 p.m. on Friday, tram it straight across to Manchester, get like a 9 p.m. flight from Manchester to Madrid, stay at a hotel near Madrid airport, have Saturday playing, come the social Saturday night, play half day Sunday, and then get a flight back to Birmingham because there was no flights back to Manchester.
Fuck me, Josh. I thought my travel was mad. Like, we've got a contender here. We've got a real challenger here. If anyone knows, like, my travel's always like right. I live 10 minutes walk away from Lidl, so like I'll take a fucking minibus, which will take me an hour to get halfway there, and then I get a bike to cycle the rest. Like my fucking an hour out of a 10-minute journey. That's crazy.
That was my original Madrid plans because I couldn't get the time off work, and then 4 or 5 weeks beforehand they turned around and said, "Oh, we've got a new member of staff now. We did actually give you the time off." So I just called them on it. I was like, "Fair enough. Here's the slip. Let me have the days off." And they're like, what, you being serious? I'm like, yeah, I've spoken to the airline. They're like, the airline will let me change my flights. You know, I'll have to pay £100 for the privilege, but they'll let me do it. So I was like, sound, happy days, give me the time off. And then I was out there for like...
Easy.
No, the best bit was that I got absolutely twatted on the plane. And like, again, Darkside here, if he's still in here, shouts Darkside, bless him. Like, me and him's known each other well before game. We've known each other like 30 plus years. And like I said to him, like, oh, do you want to split an Airbnb and reschedule like the whole Airbnb thing? They've gone to the zoo on the Thursday. I turned up absolutely twatted, like I've been on the Grey Goose and everything on the plane, like rolling the Airbnb.
I think I remember this story from Telegram. Were you not fucking? You were drinking with some like Hindu or something on the plane, no?
Some shit like that, yeah.
Like something like that, no?
Yeah, like I bumped into some random Hindu like on the plane, and like they're all there, like getting on his side, just get on the goose with him. I'm like, fuck it, why not? When in Rome, like, and like turned up absolutely twatted. Apparently, fell asleep in some bar in Madrid at like 6 in the afternoon or some shit.
So,
it's all good fun.
So, do you have a favorite in-person event that you've attended?
Oh. Well, that's a big question.
It's hard, isn't it? There's no right or wrong answer. It's just like there's so many for different reasons. I couldn't give you. I'd say for me personally, just to make it, I'd say Madrid for me, hands down.
I think Madrid is up there.
It's got to be up there, but not to influence the decision, obviously.
Madrid is up there, but for weird reasons, Berlin holds a special place in my heart, and I think it's because. Obviously, Josh, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about here when I say his name, Jake. Jake's obviously one of my locals, and like he introduced me to Adelian and obviously all this side of things when we was out in Berlin. And because of that sort of does hold a bit of a special place in like my memories and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's like I think the other one that comes to mind just purely because it was the first proper social of like LF that I attended and like really got involved with. Barcelona in 23. Like that was a good night.
Yeah, that was a night. That was such.
I didn't have the privilege of going.
No, mate. Honestly, that was a good night. Barcelona was a good fucking vibe. That was in the little fucking cocktail bar that I'd hosted, wasn't it?
Yeah. You know, the one thing I remember about that night is without giving full names, Jay was outside and you were hosting a PvP tournament the same night. I just remember Jay running outside, like, being like, oh, I've got a 10-win streak, and, like, absolutely living his best life. And I'm like, I'm halfway fucking cut, and you're more bothered about PvP, but this is why these things are so good, because, like, people with different vibes. Yeah, exactly that. And it's like the fact that we can all be on the same wavelength and have good times for different reasons and that, and, like, the common denominator is Go that brings that sort of set of people together and just fucking vibe. It's absolutely brilliant.
Was this the gaff where Josh? Was this the gaff where you ended up basically being like the fucking bouncer?
Yeah.
Josh was on the door.
Yeah, it was so funny, bless her. So shout out to the bar that we were in. I don't remember the name of it, but it was great. And she didn't charge us a deposit or anything. Opened up early for us, but was very strict that like, okay, there's only room for like, I want to say it was like 80 people or something like that. And I was like, no, that'll be fine. 80 people won't show up. There was
like a couple hundred there at least.
Way more. And she was freaking the fuck out. So she's like, right, look, like our dorm and staff don't start until 11, so we need someone to be running the doors. Right, so I'm at the door.
Bro, got the badge on, ready, yeah.
SIA badge it, yeah.
Fucking let's have them.
So I'm stood there with like 2 margaritas in hand, just going, yeah, go on, mate, you going?
Yeah, you.
No.
It's like you're running a fucking skit. You know them guys that obviously pretend to be bouncers and start like checking IDs. You were doing that, but for the really, like someone had told you to do that. You're just there like, hey, yo, Pegting, you coming? And you're clapped. You stay outside.
But it was really funny because, like I said, she was freaking out. Bless her. She was so worried. Because literally, as you walk in on the right, so Barcelona, for whatever reason, is really strict, and there's like a big fucking sign on the wall that is like fire, health, and safety, maximum, 80 people allowed. And yeah, she was freaking out. Damn. And I was freaking out as well, because it was the first event that I'd hosted solo on my own.
I'm saying Elliot wasn't there that night, was he?
Yeah,
it was just you, wasn't it?
He wasn't there, and I was like, no, like 80 people, fine. Like, we're not gonna get nowhere near that. And it was fucking Ramo, bro. It was fucking slammed. But no, that was a really fucking good night. It was a really good night. Did you come out on the Sunday? We went to what was the bar name? The Bollocks Bar. It was called.
No, because like without
what a name, by the way.
Without doxing too much, I ended up out with Joe, Dan, and a quite famous YouTuber on the Sunday night. We actually went out and had food and whatnot after the event ended on Sunday. So, I'm not going to name drop because, who needs to name drop? You can just take it as what it is. But we didn't end up out drinking on that night. We ended up out for, I want to say, did we end up in like a Brazilian restaurant or something like that on the outskirts of the... It's not the what's the park called in Barcelona? It's not the. It's like down from the
park. It sounds like Cinderella. The park sounds like Cinderella. It's
you know which one I'm on about? The one where it's got the fountains and like the archway above the fountains and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's
parked
like
up,
the park
because I went a couple years afterwards, not for poker, and I remember I obviously went and did all of those little EV Explorer stops and went to that park. Oh man, I can't remember, man.
It was like park, like Citadella or something like that.
Oh, it's like the Citadella or something. Yeah, I think it was that. It's like
that. There's Parc de Cervantes. This one you're on about with all the fountains. Citadella Park. Yeah.
It's the one that's connected to the zoo and whatnot. If you're on Google Maps, it's the one that's next door to the zoo.
Yeah,
I remember sitting in there and people just walking around like €2 beer, and they're like absolute. Like you don't know where these people are like magic these beers from. They're absolutely ice cold, and you're like absolutely sold. Give me one of them things.
Yeah.
And
okay, so it's just so you're saying Barcelona.
Is that your final answer?
Berlin.
I don't know. It's like that holds the special memories from being the first proper party that I went to. I went to the Friday night down in London. Was it that Blackfriars that's down on the Thames and whatnot?
Yeah.
I went there on the Friday night, but I didn't get proper involved. I was with my locals and we had a couple of beers, but I don't feel as if I got round the place and got introducing myself to people and whatnot. But in Barcelona,
I enjoyed that.
That's when I actually started introducing myself to folks and whatnot. I mean, do you get to these quite regular and stuff like that? So I'd say Barcelona's definitely up there.
I was going to say, you probably didn't get the opportunity to go. You might have done, correct me if I'm wrong. I know some people went that didn't necessarily play PvP, but did you go to the London World Social at Brewdog?
No, literally, I didn't bother going down for Worlds because, don't get me wrong, I regret not going down there because obviously the stories that I heard afterwards was
that was really good because it was honestly it was off the back of restrictions are lifted.
It was the first time me and Thomas met too.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was the first time me and Thomas met. Yeah.
He honestly, I promise you, he saw me from across the bar, and I wish I was making that up. It actually, it actually happened. I promise you, it was you're Thomas Young. I'm oh shit! No, I promise you, he was at the bar, and I was near the bar in a corner because I remember being at that little corner bit because we didn't have the round the corner for this social. We just had the front bit, and I remember being in that corner bit doing fucking boat races with big man Joe Lee. I was being at the corner, so I was I was running a clinic here in the corner against Joe. Joe was getting cooked, and then Josh was and then we realised oh shit, because the first time me and Josh had interacted with each other was just me playing him at PvP and factions and smoking.
Yeah.
And then obviously we went on and made the server Master League together, and then we made what you say what.
No, nothing, man. Nothing. You crack on.
Shut up.
To be fair, the other ones that obviously are very good memories is obviously when we've been down to yours, Josh. Is you hosted a damn good party, to be fair, down at York. Let's be real about that.
Yeah, do you know what? To be fair, I love it. I'm gonna give Lee his props here. Whenever he comes down for UIC, no matter how far he's staying away, he always is I'm fucking making it to Josh's.
Where do you end up staying in London? When you come down to
So, like, last year we ended up in fucking Dagenham, which was just absolute arse end of nowhere. Like, we only booked that because it was a Premier Inn. It was cheap as hell. It was like about 100 and something daft for like 3 nights. It was like sold.
Yeah, but that's quite
that's
far, man. Like, I'm thinking like maybe at least you're gonna say like fucking at least somewhere around, maybe even like as far as Stratford, 'cause that's a little way out, or maybe like Greenwich or somewhere. But Dagenham, mate, you might as well stay in fucking. You might as well stay in fucking. Yeah, you might as well stay at home, mate. Yeah. Fuck that.
Literally, like when we stayed down there this year, because we're likely to stay there next year, and we're probably going to have Joe staying with us. I'm not going to dox because obviously, heaven forbid anyone stays at the hotel that Joe stayed. But let's just say that we were
weird cunt.
Yeah, exactly that. But, rather than doxing, let's just say we were 6 tube stops away on the District Line. Was it District Line or District Line, I think it was.
The fucking yellow and green? Nah, man, that's got to be far.
Sorry, no. It was DLR. We were 6 stops away on the DLR.
Anything on Docklands is fine then, because that's very easy to...
Yeah. We were 6 stops away on the DLR, so like that was absolute bliss. And like me and Darkside paid $230 for a room for 3 nights, so 115 a head, like absolute.
You know what?
Bliss.
That actually ain't that bad considering. I'm only saying this because Josh, you remember some of the prices Joe Lee, sorry, just to distinguish, said he was paying, and Joe lives like. Joe's one of them where he's been to socials. Big up Joe, by the way. I know he's not here. He's
big man Joe. He's
busy nowadays. He's wifed off. But no, Joe, like honestly, he'll come down, like he'll get the fucking either like the C2C or like EMR, or East Anglia Road, sorry, not EMR. And he'll go down to like Stratford and then come down to London and then like either stay at Josh's or like he'll drive back the same night, depending on the time. Like he's mad, and he'll do that for a night. Like, it is fucking crazy. It's not quite on the same level of planning a trip to Japan for a night, which, by the sounds of it is what you said you were doing. But
yeah, crazy.
The commitment, it's still an A for effort.
Hang on. I'm going to ask, are you drinking a can of White Monster there?
No, that is a can of inches, sir.
I was going to say,
that's just his White Monster.
No, I was going to say, I've seen this man drink at least 3 or 4 beers since being here, and we're not talking.
You've got 1, 2, 3, and there's a little mini can of Copperbeck there for a 4th, and that's a 5th. So steady.
Okay, that's a lot. Was that all Aspel? Was I seeing that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, 3 big balls of Aspiril and then mini can of Copperberg, and now we're on to the inches instead.
Can I get 2 inches, please?
Yeah, okay, so I guess time to kind of fuck off the nerdy Pokemon chat. Let's talk about fucking booze, right?
Yeah, that's my last point. That's one of my last points. That's one of my last points. It literally says
I gotta say, isn't this like a whole podcast been taken over the fact that we haven't really talking poker? We just talk like all the like socials and beers and shit like
that's
that.
That's the point. That's the platform. What other platform do you know that's doing that? Come on, this is where we set aside. This is where we separate the men from the boys.
Wow, that voice crack was actually criminal. Holy shit! I'm so glad you two didn't hear that because that voice crack was fucking criminal.
Oh, I swear. I thought you paused. I thought you paused.
No, for me. I swear I'm of age. I promise. But right, Lee, you need to talk to me through your drink of choice because I used to drink cider when I was first 18, and the hangovers were brutal. The hangovers were killer.
Are you saying cider as an 18-year-old's drink? Is that what you've just said? I ain't trying to start anything in it. But are you saying cider's a young buck's drink that they're drinking for the first time?
Yeah, it is. It's because, most people...
I hear it.
Yeah, because most people, generally speaking, right, you don't really get into beers and lagers until you've kind of developed your drinking taste buds a little bit, right? So you tend to go for something that's a bit more sort of fruit based. Right,
let's go all the way back to them. We'll go around the room. What was your first drink, alcoholic drink? Everyone. We'll start with Lee. Why not? Because he's the guest. Lee, what was your first drink?
I dare say
first legal drink, we should say, because we do not promote Underage drinking on this podcast.
I'm about to change my answer then. Okay, I'm just going to say my first drink.
Now then, legal drink. That changes the game because like beforehand, the totally legal answer would have been like White Lightning.
Just say both.
Of that.
It's my man, Frosty Jacks.
Frosty Jacks. Frosty Jacks with a fucking little. It looked like the Apple logo with a red text and the fucking. The liter bottle from Iceland. Nah, man, that's crazy.
Nah, literally, like thinking, but like I got classy real quick in them days because I had a paper round back then, and like I very quickly progressed. Yeah, sheesh. I'm very
back blown out.
What did he say?
Where's that even come from?
Like literally, I very quickly progressed into fucking Red Stripe. Like Red Stripe was one of my staples in the early years.
Man, like Lee getting on the Red Stripe,
and then what was after Red Stripe? We just got on like what bags, and he just got gear, man.
Nah, man. Like literally, like the early years would have been literally just like the fucking lagers, so like fucking Coors, Becks, fucking Kronenberg, all that sort of fucking generic shite that you would find in a mining town like Barnsley.
I was going to say, you had me at Coors, and then you said Becks, and I'm like, I threw up in my mouth twice. Like, Becks is horrible, man.
Like,
yeah.
Literally, the whole side of thing, if you want like a little bit of backstory, all comes from Lee's Festival. So, like, I went to, what would it have been? It would have been like 2011, 2012 Lee's Fest.
I keep thinking you're saying. Sorry for a minute. I keep thinking you're saying Lee's Fest. I thought you had like your own fucking like event.
Lee's Festival, yeah. With a speaker.
Lee's Testicle Festival. Lee's Sausage Fest.
What did he say?
Jesus.
Right, go on. Leeds Fest 2011.
Yeah, 2012, whatever it was. And, like, I blew my ankle out there because, I have this horrible habit of blowing my ankles out at, like, big events and stuff like that.
I want to know what you're doing at these events, to be honest. Like,
essentially, I got pissed up and fell in a fucking pothole and, like, near enough did my ankle in. So, on the Friday, if you ever heard of the drum bass band Pendulum, they were playing on a Friday night. Shouts out Pendulum, that's what this symbol is right there. Essentially, I decided that I was manning that gig no matter what, so I did a full bottle of Jaeger before I even went to the gig. Like, I'm just not going to feel pain. Yeah, we got on that day. And, like, literally, have you ever been to, like, many gigs, boys, where there's always that one dickhead in the pit, like, before it all kicks off, dancing about in the middle? Yeah. I was that dickhead for the entire gig.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and then they came on for the encore, and like 400 or 500 people around that pit were all chanting "hero" at me. It's like, I'm a hero because I'm this knobhead that's dancing around whatever. Like, they're giving it the bows. You
were the fire starter. You were the trendsetter. Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
you were him.
Like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, the next night, like, I'm walking back to campsite after like watching a few gigs, and I walk through like the camp next door to ours. And one of the kids turns around and goes, it's him, it's fucking Pendulum Man. I'm like, you fucking what? What the fuck are you guys on about? Like, you're that dickhead that were dancing around in the middle of the pits last night. I'm like, yeah, that's me. It's like, come have a beer with us, I was like, okay, sure. I was like, oh, we're drinking cider. I'm like, oh, fucking, that's dead as fuck. Yeah. But whatever. But obviously, I had all the cider. I was like, actually, you know what? That's not that bad. And ever since then, that's why I've drank cider. Like, I know it's a very long-winded way about going about that story, but it's like...
No, that's fair.
Context is everything, because if you just said, I started drinking cider, some people could misconstrue that and think, his dad took him to a pub when they had a Sunday dinner, and he had his first dark fruits with fucking meat and gravy with his beer. But you've said you've gone to a festival and started... Yeah, you've said you've gone to a festival and started, like skanking out, and the next day it was like, you're that brother, yeah, come get a drink. Yeah. That's different. The stories are different.
Yeah.
Wait, so is that the first legal drink?
Oh God, no! That's like 4 or 5 years into my career.
He was saying
to the career.
I heard the word career.
I fucking love that.
Listen, EAFC career mode, right? Lee Eastwood at the wheel. That's what we need, man.
So tell me, how good does it feel? Yeah.
Yeah. So first legal drink.
I I'm gonna say it's gonna be some like real bare basic bullshit shithousery thing, like a Carlin or a Foster's or something like that.
So you
like,
had that
really
when we're saying first legal drink, like I know, like there's the whole like discrepancy between you can have a drink with a dinner. Like how old were you? How old were you when you had?
We're talking 18. Like the 18th birthday, it's like something really.
No, that's
like
what. No, not a Foster's on your 18th. Sorry, man. Like I was with you.
Like
until...
I promise you now, mine is way worse.
All right.
Mine is significantly worse.
You know what? Right, each their own. I ain't gonna say out, but yeah, go on. Foster's at the 18th. Where was it? Pub, house party. What was the occasion?
No.
First legal drink. We're talking like in a pub.
Oh yeah,
as in you've got.
You've been well and truly initiated. Okay, yeah.
No, like total disclaimer. My first drink's like 4 years prior to this, so we've been round and we've sampled things, but
dabbled. You've dabbled.
We dabbled.
Yeah. What about you, Thomas? First drink.
See, I didn't really drink a lot growing up because I was more into sports, more than I considerably am now. But I'd say first drink, and I don't know if this should count as a legal drink because I think I was in Spain when I had it, so maybe the rules are different there. I don't know, but it was so basically I was turning 18 in like a couple of weeks, and we were at this hotel where they were giving out wristbands, and the wristbands were to signify what age you were. My cousin was slightly older than me. He was 18. He got the blue band. Apparently if you were like, I was going to say something bad there, I don't want to cancel for it, but if you were like special needs, if you were like special needs, apparently you also got this blue band, regardless of how you worked. Now, no matter how special you think I am, I did not qualify for one of these bands. I told them, I was like, my mum was like, oh, you're 18, and I was stupid. I was so innocent. I looked at my mum like, you're so stupid, you don't know how old I am. I'm like, Mum, I'm 17. So then I got given the red band. That's it, red band, gone. So I couldn't get my own alcohol. And my mum was like, you're a twat. I was like, why? And I was like, I know you don't really drink, but we wanted to give you the adult band so you could get our drinks. You knobhead. So anyway, that's the first L. But no, so basically, to cut a long story short, my cousin was getting like double JDs and Coke, but like JD honey. And we were in Spain, so the measures weren't UK measures, they were European measures. He wasn't really finishing his. He wasn't actually, and he still isn't, to be fair to him. He wasn't that much of a big drinker, he never has been. He don't mind a drink, but he's not like he'll have a couple if he's eating. He's a bit more of like a social, he's not a binge drinker, he's not a like he's all right. So he was just giving me his like, oh, you like it? It's nice. Tastes like sweet Coke, or like I don't know what he was saying to me. He was saying like honey Coke. It's nice, and I'm like, I'm not an idiot. Yeah. I know it's yak, but like he was telling me honey Coke. I'm like, yeah, I'm mixing it all up, and then I'm drinking it, and then. There's other stuff that I probably won't disclose because Finwalls, but fucking basically then the next morning I woke up and like it was my turn to get the sunbeds out, so I was like, right, I go down, get the sunbed or claim the sunbeds, and then I just ended up throwing up in the pool because I was I was mixing up all this.
Neil.
So it was like 7:30 in the morning. I was like, right, we're going to secure the sunbeds, and I just ended up throwing up in the pool.
They closed the pool,
yeah? They had to for a little bit to clean it, and then it was a bit embarrassing, and sort of I went back to my hotel room, not even to like lay down because I was hungover, but just
I need mummy.
but not even. No, I did not. Mummy didn't want anything to do with me. Like she was just like, you go up there and think about what you've done, sort of thing. So I stayed in the hotel just out of pure embarrassment more than anything. I wasn't hungover or anything. I wouldn't say I was hungover. I was sort of like, okay, maybe I was a little bit. I had a headache or whatnot, but I was like just out of pure. I was mortified, embarrassed. Yeah, pure shame. Yeah. Like there was more shame for things I'd done that holiday, but like that was up there, man. And I was only 17. Like it wasn't like it was a family holiday, and we just, you know what? I don't really drink, and I'm thinking this is why I'll never drink. And then things happened. Like you're sort of
how things are proven wrong. Like
your priority shift over time. But like in terms of first legal drink, then what was that? That would have been like 2015.
I'm just gonna quickly nip to the bathroom, grab a beer.
No, you're right.
I'm gonna grab a beer after the bathroom. I'm not gonna grab a drink from the bathroom.
That's fine. No, go for it. No, listen. If you've got beers in, that's fine, man. I know people who've got worse in their bathroom.
The clarification is key, right? Like, literally, the thing is that, like, totally out of context, like, for anyone that doesn't see this, like, I've got a different view on my screen. I'm like, Josh's camera cuts off well low.
Yeah.
I'm like, I had a drink out of his bottle earlier, and that looks so inconspicuous on camera because he's like screwing something off. Like,
yeah. So
I just feel like that looks so sly.
So because he's obviously, as you might not have noticed, but I do need to publish the last episode and whatnot. So for those of you that were looking for the last episode and whatnot, I will get that uploaded. It's been a very busy week. I do apologise. We'll get that rendered, uploaded, and put on just to put that out there. But since then, Josh has invested in so we've obviously got one. It can move. We've had one for a little while because we needed it. But Josh has also got like a mic. Was it Robo Arm or whatever? So his setup's a little different. He said cut it so like I don't want it right up in my face, but I also don't want it to look like I'm too like zoomed in or zoomed out. So I've had to like change his settings around. But obviously, like you said, you can't really see where his hands are. You can't, like, obviously they're on something which you hope is his beer. So you know what I mean, looks a bit like you said, looks a bit sus. It looks a bit sus to the
like obviously I can see the full like shot because I've got Josh's sauce instead, but like on the actual feed, it looks sus as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you've got a great POV, but yeah, obviously because he's now got the Robo Arm, we've had to like, you know what I mean, we moved him up a little bit, and mate, to be fair, when the podcast first started, like, I mean, I was streaming off a laptop, like in this same sort of room. I think I didn't have two monitors like I did there. No, I think I started one monitor. Josh was like, his POV, he was on his bed and whatnot. So a lot of the time his camera would change because I don't know, sometimes like I don't know if it's a posture thing, he would be like slumping in the bed and like, you know what I mean, it was like he'd be like up and down, crazy. But but can I get a shout out and break the fourth wall again? I'm sorry, I just got really closer to the mic there because I've got an itch. Matt Beer, big up, man. Matt was one of the, I think he was like the seventh or eighth episode of this podcast, and the only episode, no, sorry, that was a lie, but it was the first episode where we had the guest like with one of us in person, IRL. Yes, he said it himself. We've had a few episodes like that since then. We had the in-person episode that we did in London. We had the one with Tim in Liverpool. That was a great episode. Might be one of my favourites, to be fair.
Yeah, that's outrageous.
But
no, sorry, but sorry, to go back to what we were saying, right? Because I really want to, because I want to disclose this, right? My first legal drink, right, was a pint of John Smith's. And I drank that for a good fucking year until I realised.
How old are you?
What?
18. I was 18 drinking John Smith.
I don't know. I never usually know anyone. I never know anyone under the age of 40 drinking that. And that was your first beer?
Nah. Like literally, one of my good friends since like college was like just a straight up John Smith drinker. And like we went out for years after college, and all he would drink was Smiths. I was like, "What the fuck is this shit you're drinking?"
Was this a value?
And that's what Northerners saying now. Like Northerners are more renowned for drinking that sort of shit. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. Which, to be fair, so at the time I was living in the sticks out in East Yorkshire, right? So John Smith was like the best fucking pint you could get, right? Like for the location I was anyway.
How much would that set you back? Like when you were drinking it?
Fucking nothing.
Fuck all in it. Yeah.
On the £2 a pint, easy.
Mate,
on the two.
Mate, they were paying me to drink that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
John Smith, sponsor us. You can pay us to drink this shit.
Probably, yeah.
Then I'll drink a John Smith's. But yeah, go on.
Yeah. But to be fair, in recent years, the drinks have changed a lot, and very much in my very much in my Guinness girly phase right now. Which, to be fair, I did want to bring up. Right. To be fair, I did want to bring this up because I must admit I've become a little bit of a Guinness snob, especially in the pub that I run. I'm very proud of the Guinness that I serve, and. And you know, I've definitely developed a habit of when friends who, you know, from the community come down for socials, blah blah whatever. I'm always kind of like, I'm very interested to get second opinions on the gin that I serve. And EUIC a couple of weeks ago now, we had Lee and we had Thomas there to try it, and I know for a fact that Lee was very much like against it. He was like, I don't like it. I was like, just try it, man. Just fucking try it. And
I got him a Guinness. I'm like, that's what you drink. I told him these are the rules, man. Shout out to Bevo.
It's not that I'm against Guinness. It's just I have to be in the mindset to like want a Guinness. And that night I was like, let's just get shit faced and like let's drink some vodka, let's drink some cider, let's just get involved. And then he was like, but no, you need to try my Guinness. My Guinness is like the best in London. I'm like, Josh, I don't doubt that you've probably got a damn good pint of Guinness, but I'm not about that tonight. He's like, no, you're having a Guinness. I'm like, for fuck's sake, man. Like, listen, the worst bit is that when we went to Josh's, we ended up out, what, 2 in the morning, half 2 in the morning?
Yeah, it was something degenerate, yeah.
Yeah, like, by our standards, it was like degenerate, but not like full send degenerate.
Yeah.
Like, I got up on Saturday morning, I was like, oh, this fucking sucks. And, like, we had tickets to the National History Museum, like, exhibit that was going on, like, at 12 o'clock. I was like, oh, brother, this is not the fucking one to have to travel all across fucking London for this.
Yeah.
On the Sunday, I got up. Bear in mind that Faz, you guys know Fazberry, don't you?
Yeah.
Faz drags us out while 4:30 in the fucking morning. I wake up Sunday and I feel absolutely fine. It's because of your fucking Guinness, Josh, on the Friday night. I'm like, that shit, yeah, you bastard, you. Like, listen, that shit does not agree with me at all. And you were just like, no, you've got to have a Guinness. You've got to try my Guinness. It's like the best.
But to be fair, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. You looked me dead in the eyes and you said, you know what? That's a good fucking pint. And you did say that.
I'll not take that back. Like, it was a good pint of Guinness, but it's just like, I wasn't in the mindset for drinking Guinness that night. He was like, no, you've got to have a couple of Guinness.
Sorry, I've been waiting to say this. Right, this whole not in the mindset. This sounds like a you problem. Why were you not in the mindset? You knew the location ahead of time. You knew what the rules were. And if you didn't, you were reminded constantly of the rules. There were referees adjudicating and telling you what the rules were. And VAR was there, man. Fucking, they're all there, man. Michael Oliver, the lot. Right, you chose to still not be in the mindset. You didn't lock in. That was all you. And it's a skill issue. It's a skill issue, man. You gotta lock in, man. I don't drink Guinness. Did you see me drinking much else other than Guinness? No, man. You gotta know to lock in. You do as you're told. You do fucking told.
Again, without breaking the 4-4, speedy go fuck yourself. It's not a skill issue at all.
You can break the 4-4. That's fine. You brought most of the people. You brought most of these people here. But no, that's fine. But like, sometimes you gotta lock in, like, and just be like, you know what? When in the alley, like, don't get me wrong. If you were to go to, like, you know, when we said when we're in Milan, we're drinking Aperol. Like, we're only doing that because we're there. When you're in Yelly, you drink Guinness. Same thing.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Yeah.
See, I didn't get the briefer before time. Like, when I was to Josh's the year before, it was just like a free-for-all, drink whatever you want to drink. Then
no, that still applies. The rules that still applies. That rule still, the two are not mutually exclusive. They can coexist. You can still be a free-for-all, but you just, you know, when you go into the map, like load up Rust, and you'll just like, you'll keep using the fucking like FMG or the FAMAS. You'll just keep using the same gun. You ain't got to keep changing your gun. Just use the same gun and keep reloading, man. Got to keep drinking, sir, man. You got to lock in.
But then, to be fair, I think that's also a nice sort of, a kind of nice segue that Lee's kind of involuntarily found his way into the kind of
pisshead circle.
Circle.
Alcoholics Anonymous. Hi, my name is Lee Eastwood.
You know, and you know, to be fair, Lee can definitely vouch for this. There's, especially now, like the socials and stuff that we do that are more frequently and bigger. You know, there are a lot of people that kind of approach us and are like, okay, right, we're not here for the nerdy chat, like we're here to fucking drink, right?
We're here to get sloshed.
We're kind of building this inner circle, and I feel like Lee's kind of involuntarily / voluntarily kind of entered this.
No, you're involved if you like it or not, man. Like,
where it's like whether you like it or not, Lee, do you want a drink? Like, you know, and you know, to be fair, once we've redone the Pokemon Go drinkers tier list, you know, Lee will be.
Yeah, there'll be teams. There'll be players getting relegated. There'll be people getting promoted. There'll be people getting promoted. You know, there'll be people just getting kicked out the league. Like, it's done, man.
Yeah, man, game's gone. But yeah, mate, like genuinely, and like it's one thing that I think we spoke about before when we were talking about expanding into kind of doing like YouTube content and stuff. And we were just like, we were like, we should just do like an I Booze You pub crawl. or I booze you pub golf.
Sold,
right?
Get me involved.
You know, I just basically just round up the boys, right? Fuck the Pokemon events. Just get on it.
You say fuck the
it.
Pokemon events. All I would say is, do you not feel like a Pokemon event would be like a great way to pull those sort of people to come and do it?
No.
Okay. No, hear me out. No, I only threw that out there, right? I know what you're gonna. It's because if it takes a Pokemon Go event for someone to come down and want to go out and get on the piss, respectfully, right? I've got a lot of time for you, but in this regard, you're not the one. Like this isn't the place for you.
Yeah, no, it's not even that. It's right. It's very similar to.
Go on, mate.
Sorry, go on, mate.
I was going to say, all I've got to say to you is, Josh, you know, if you're on about this, like, reel this, not next weekend, the weekend after.
Jesus,
it's 303 weekend.
He's locking it in already.
And I'm off for a long weekend, Friday to Monday, and I've got no plans at the moment.
Oh, we could
if you want to run that, we can run that right then.
Mate, we could be dialing something in it. We could be dialing something in it. That sounds good to be fair. But no, Thomas, right? And it goes back to like if you're including a Pokemon event, I always say this, right? When people in the group chats are like, okay, I'm buying my GoFest ticket, when shall I play? Friday morning. Always. Why? Because then you can be fucked up the rest of the weekend and not have to worry about fucking waking up and waking up late, missing the park. No. Get it done, get it out of the way. Right, and just enjoy it for what it is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, just fucking enjoy it. Like, there's no reason to turn up to these events and be like, oh no, I'm not gonna play. No.
Okay. See, I'm very slightly like of a different point of view because I'm always like, if there's ever anything going to fuck up at a Pokemon event, it's going to be on the first park session, which is Friday morning. Play the Friday afternoon, and then exactly as you say, you can vibe the rest of the weekend, get fucked up, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, but then on the flip side of the coin, they normally would then extend the day, so you then get more gameplay out of it.
You do. That's what happened. That's what happened. When shit happened in Paris. I know that was like more weather warning and stuff rather than game related issues. I think there may have been some game related issues, but yeah, the people literally got citywide for the rest of the day when they got told that to leave the park. So
yeah, but I was on that session. I was on Friday PM session in Paris, so we were the ones that were there in the park when they evacuated us.
You got nothing extra, really. You got an extra hour?
No. We actually got a fucking godsend because we got obviously the 3 hours extra gameplay in the city, like you guys got, but obviously we had to get away from the park to enjoy that. But then we got a makeup event like about 2 weeks later where we got 4 hours of gameplay fucking global.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Like, we literally got an ex-Go player, like, locally, like, me and Darkside got an ex-Go player that knew what the fuck he was doing for driving and shit, like, for playing Pogo.
What, just drive us around?
For 4 hours, he drove us around for, like, they were like, yeah, they're here for, like, 30, 40 quid, here's your fuel and a little bit, like, we'll take you out for dinner and stuff like that. Not that way, but you know what I mean. And like he just drove us around for the 4 hours, and we got like 4 hours of extra spawns like back here in fucking Barnsley. It was like that's like a madness because I've never known them to actually do anything like that for a like compensation event. Usually it's just like
I remember they did for like was it like one of the global Go Fest or like Kanto Tour. They did like a makeup for that. I remember getting more unknown shinies at the makeup event.
It was Chicago 2019 when I was there when they
predicted this ridiculous
fucking thunderstorm and we got literally until 9 PM to play in the city.
I was wondering, is it not the safaris of 2020 when they got called off because of COVID?
I remember
and,
that.
Could play anywhere.
If you had the Liverpool ticket, because I'd got the Liverpool ticket, but I hadn't sorted out anything in terms of travel, accommodation, or nothing in between.
To be fair, did I tell you what I did? Did I tell you what I did for that? It's kind of shit off. So community ambassadors, please don't.
I think you did tell me, but I can't remember. It's been a while, so
So for any community ambassadors watching, please don't TOS me.
Yeah, please.
So, Annie, please ignore whatever's about.
But the CA program went busting then, so like you can't do nothing, man, before your time in it. Go on.
So this was when they were supposed to have the Liverpool Safari Zone,
at Sefton Park. I was gonna go, but I didn't plan it.
Right, and they cancelled it. Play everywhere. So I was like, okay, so they're probably gonna cancel more. So I bought the ticket for.
I regretted that afterwards. I would have wished I'd have done the same thing. To be fair,
yeah, it was class. So I got to play it like I got to play it the following weekend. Absolutely zero intentions of attending Philadelphia.
But how was that even TOS? That's big brain. Realistic. How did they know you had zero intentions? If they assume your intentions,
could I just disclosed it? What do you mean? I just like I said it, you Wally.
Yeah, but you were gonna. But how do they know your intentions? Like, they're just making an assumption.
No, they didn't. But I was like, that's pretty fucking big brain. Like, to be fair, and sure enough, they did. And
fair. Like you said, like the weeks after, I was in the exact same way. Like, why the fuck did I not big brain this and like buy all free Safari Zone tickets and just play all free from home?
Just play them all. But yeah, so anyway, so to go back to the point that we were kind of originally on. So yeah, Lee, how do you feel about kind of being like dragged into this drinkers circle? Were you kind of like?
Wait, why you saying dragged? The door was like a little bit ajar. You know what he did?
It was like,
the door was like this. He went and fucking banged it open and just fucking stormed through. Dragged.
No, because I feel like it kind of evolved into when there would be an event announced, and it would like I would probably like message you in some kind of chat and just be like, beer ? Like literally like nothing about the game, just beer ? Right. Has there been a point where you were like, hang on a minute,
just fuck off?
They're only messaging me to go for a drink. Right? Like it's not like, oh yeah, do you want to go riding? It's like, okay, do you want to come drinking? Like.
I mean, you should know me by now, Josh. That's like sending a message straight to my heartstrings. Like, absolutely.
I'm gonna say that's man's love language. Like, he's chilling, man. He loves that shit.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I like a good raid. I like a good fucking grind, like as much as the next person. But let's be fair. The real reason we ever go abroad is for a beer. Let's be real about that, right?
Fucking absolutely.
Yeah, or an overpriced cock. Tail.
What did he say?
No, sorry, there was a lag on the stream. Yeah, overpriced cocktail. Yeah. My bad.
So I guess fucking hell, we've been live nearly 2 hours now. Let's kind of.
We've been chatting some shit for a little while, haven't we, boys? Let's be fair.
Yeah. So let's kind of sort of run this out. So Lee, what's your travel plans for the rest of the year with the game? You got anything going on like in the community wise that you kind of want to progress and build upon?
I mean, I'm doing a lot of work with the Doncaster community at the moment. Like, they're progressing, like, and trying to breach out into being a constituted community, so they can tap into like government funding and council funding, so they can run bigger and better events and stuff like that. And like, I've took a treasury role for them guys, like being a number cruncher and looking after finances and stuff like that. So.
They trusted a heavy drinker with the money.
Yeah. They literally trusted me with the finances. Like,
that's like us trusting fucking Joe with like, oh yeah, Joe, you're overseeing the budget for like all of this and that and the other. They go, Lee, a business expense from the pub on a Tuesday afternoon. Lee, elephant and castle. What's this? Lee?
Hey, it was an expedition, like a research trip, to make sure we were getting some business trip. I mean, again, breaking the fourth wall. Time will all know all about the elephant in castle, so she'd absolutely sign off on that.
Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
But no, it's all good. So like, obviously, I'm moving into like helping them guys out and trying to help plan and coordinate. Obviously, they had again, shouts outs to like the Doncaster community, and I'm gonna actually plug their actual official group name, really, Doncaster and Beyond, because plug. But obviously, Tom, you'll know from having attended, they had a very successful
event. I fully thought he was going to spew then. I fully thought you were about to. I'm not going to lie. No, because me and Thomas made eye contact, right? Right? And you went like that. I was like,
it was like mid-flow there, I had a burp on the go, and he was it's a good chunder on him. Behave yourself, son. This is fucking little league shit that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
This is just casual couple of beers on the live stream on a Friday night. This ain't no serious. You should know that, man. No, Ahmed, behave.
Go on, continue, man. Continue.
But yeah. Like, obviously, I'm going to be doing some stuff with them. But obviously, as much as it pains me, I'm not going to make Japan. Like, I'd love to make Japan, but it's just not going to work out this year. But that's why I'm so glad to hear that you guys. Well, I know you are, Josh, and hopefully Tom's not going to make it as well.
No, we ain't going nowhere, man. Listen, man, we ain't going nowhere. We're in Japan. We're in Japan, not Japan.
Yeah.
We're in Japan. We ain't going nowhere.
Well, I know Josh is definitely making a trip out to Copenhagen. Hopefully, you'll get to make a trip out to Copenhagen as well, Tom.
Nah, we're probably coping there. No cope. We're not coping.
I'm scared.
We'll get on the copium, yeah? Copium, yeah?
No cope.
I must admit, I genuinely am scared for Copenhagen. Straight up.
Like, I've read the roster for your place, and I'm like not even that concerned for your well-being with that. I reckon you'll be absolutely fine.
Are you alright? We've got like 4 of the heavyweight drinkers of the Pogo community, right? In one Airbnb. What could possibly go wrong, right?
Well, you said that about this evening with this podcast. What could possibly go wrong with having me on this? It's absolutely fine, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Oh shit! The one question we actually haven't asked, that we always ask people that like to drink: most embarrassing drinking story.
Jesus.
Or it doesn't have to be embarrassing, or just funniest, like one that you feel like, you know what, if someone
No, it has to be embarrassing. Okay, so
embarrassing then funniest.
Okay, so for a bit of context, right, I'm not going to name the person, right, because he's a nice guy. We asked this question before.
What, Brown Baller?
No. And his story, thought was fucking right. He thought his story was immense, like outlandish as fuck, right? Kadinga, right? And me and Thomas, right? Me and Thomas were just like, okay, so where's the outrageous bit?
I saw we messaged each other like, why is blood waffling? Like, what's happened here? How is this happening?
We were like, yeah, man, we were like, that is not a crazy story, but as someone who been drinking, especially like festivals and stuff, I'm sure you've got a story that makes you go, like, makes you fucking shudder, or even kind of relating to like even a drink that you're like, I won't drink that anymore. So like mine is Sambuca. I will not drink Sambuca. I drank Sambuca on a night out when I was like 17, and I got fucking taken over in a police car for fucking fighting. Like, and since then I will not touch Sambuca ever again.
To be fair, there is a Sambuca related story I could tell, which I'll roll with. Like, I wouldn't say it's like my most embarrassing, but it's like it ranks up with like bad memories and why I won't drink a certain drink anymore. Yeah. So there's a nightclub in Sheff. It's now called Network, but back in the day it used to be called Plug, and it was like the main like dance, drum, bass, like electro house sort of club in Sheffield. I used to love living in that place, like way back in my snowboarding days. When living
in that place.
Literally every time that place opened up, I was in there. Like, it was literally, I might as well live there at that point.
Regular, yeah.
And like, they used to do a thing, 12 while 1, on any given night, where it was a shot run, where it was £1 shots, and it was either tequila, Sambuca, or what would you put in the same bracket? It's a tequila, Sambuca, and something else. Like, tequila, there was another shot.
Tequila, Sambuca.
It wasn't vodka. It was something else. I can't think what it was.
Was it like an actual shot, or was it like a tipple?
No. You're talking on the same sort of percentage and like volume as like tequila and Sambuca. I can't think what it was.
Probably some kind of knockoff Jaeger or Fireball or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Anyway, so the shot run comes round like one night, and we're in this club night, it was drum bass night, and I says to people, I'll go to the bar, get us some Samos. So I walk to the bar, and in my infinite wisdom, I pull 30 quid out of my pocket and go, I'll have 30 Sambucas, because it's a quid shot, right?
Yeah.
And like, literally, they get the tray out, they start pouring it all out on the fucking tray and that. I'm like, I'm going to be this really nice, friendly person that's got everyone some shots in. Turn round, there's fucking no one behind me. Like, everyone has fucking full on abandoned me. I'm sat there with this tray of 30 sambucas. I'm like,
the biggest shadow in the club. Like,
yeah, I'm just like, you absolute bastards. Why have you done this to me? So, me, my infinite wisdom, says to the fucking barman, oh, just send us a fucking pint pot at this point. And proceeded to pour like fucking 10, 15 of these shots into a pint pot. And I'm there trying to fucking like drink my way through a fucking pint of Sambuca. And like,
what Sambuca was it? Not just like clear or like black Sambuca flavored?
Just clear. Straight up clear Sambuca, you know, OG Sambuca.
Oh, you're nasty.
Yeah, I tried to drink my way through a pint of Sambuca. I'm like,
Come on. I know how this shit ends.
It ends with me like ending up in the toilets and getting kicked out the club and like escorted back home. And it's
what happened in the toilets, man? We want to know. We want to know a lot.
Did
you make it to like a bog, the sink on the floor, fucking looky man there, like no splash, no gas.
I think it was in front of the Lucky. To be fair, from what I remember.
Neil.
To be fair,
it wasn't the one. Put it that way. It was not the one. To be fair,
this does add to my point of why the fuck is Sambuca a drink?
It's fucking rancid, isn't it?
It's
like
fucking
just not the one.
Horrible. Like generally, right? Like, and you know, for everyone fucking listening, right? If you are sitting there, right, and you're with your mates, and you're like, do you know what? Right, we're gonna get this party started. If you order Sambuca for your mates, you hate those people. They are not your friends, right? Because Sambuca is fucking vile.
It's not the one at all.
It is. There is so many better shots. Right,
to be fair, I've just been reminded of another story. Like, again, not mean to break the fourth wall, but shout out Speedy that's sat in the chat right now. There's another shithouse story from like when we went to Paris. So we're in the airport in Manny in Paris, and like obviously I'm getting on it because you know we're on holiday. Why not? Like everyone I'm with, like I'm gonna call them out. They're fucking lightweights. They're not drinking. They're not getting involved like what I am.
Call them out, man. We ain't names them. We ain't name and shame, man.
Anyone
you can't say call them out and not say the name.
Go man. You can't
with chest, Lee. Say it with chest, or don't say it all, man.
Yeah. Like I'm there with like Speedy, and then with like Dark Side and fucking people like that. And then
fucking pick it up, boys.
Remember, like we've met. Well, Josh might not have met Speedy, but I've met these people. Like some of these are locals.
Like literally, I'm there on the sesh, and they're like maybe pigeon sipping at a pint and shit like that. I'm like, brothers, we're getting on it. We're on holiday, and like like the first last call comes up on the 10 hour, and they're all shitting bricks that like it's last call. I'm like, brother, there's gonna be 2-3 more last calls. Yeah, don't worry about that thing. They're all shitting bricks. We need to go to the plane. I'm like, fuck off. We're absolutely fine. So I strolled to the plane on like the last call. I'm like, they're not going nowhere without me. Fuck this shit. It'll be fine. And then I get on the plane and I'm like, well, we'll get involved with a goose and fucking get on like the fucking 3-4 gooses because, you know, when in Rome, like.
As you do, yeah. Of course.
Dark Side, the fucking special cunt, and yes, I will call him that.
There we go. He's gone from not calling him out.
Yes.
No. You'll understand this in a second. So obviously, you know my affinity with the shithouse song that is Pink Pony Club, yeah?
Yeah.
So he gets hold of my phone and realises that I've got my Bluetooth headphones on, and realises he can't unlock my phone because I've got like lock keys and fucking fingerprints and all that sort of shit on it. What he does is he turns my Bluetooth off, pairs my Bluetooth earphones to his phone, and starts playing fucking Pink Pony Club through my Bluetooth earphones from his phone. I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Get confused as shit because I've literally just woken up, like trying to like pause it on my phone and shit. I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from? Like, thinking that I've stopped it. He's there fucking pissing himself, I'm unaware, has paused it on his phone, and then 2 seconds later starts playing it again. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm there trying to turn the Bluetooth off on my fucking phone and everything, like trying to stop this shit. And he's still there blaring out at full volume. I'm like, what the fuck's... I just turned to my left, he's there absolutely fucking creasing himself. I'm like, what the fuck?
No. Yeah, Joe, mate, I'll make you right for calling that, but I'll make you fucking right. I'll make you right.
Yeah, exactly.
We just spread awareness to these sorts of things, man. Like,
yeah. But okay, so just one last thing to talk about before we wrap this up, because I feel like this is important. Everyone has very different views on this. Top 3 situations for a pint.
Oh.
Right. This is a very fucking important question, right? Like the best 3 scenarios for a pint.
You say best 3 or the most worthy 3? Because that's a very different definition between the two.
What differs?
Your favourite.
Your favourite. It's you personally. Whatever you think is most.
Because like, if you're gonna throw like most worthy in that, like a family death, like as morbid as that sounds, comes straight into mix for like the most worthy reason to go for a pint.
You say your family death is one of your top 3 favourite pints?
No, not favourite, no, like worthy.
Can someone clip that in the chat?
Okay, I know what I can see what bro's doing. I can see what he's doing. You know that Thierry Henry clip where he's like, I can see what he's doing. He's cooking. I know what you're trying to say. I know what you're trying to say. Listen, when there's when there's occasions where it's like, you know what, my best friend's been married. We'll have a beer. No, what we're saying is, in your experience, listen, he's gone, man. I'm just saying, I'll take over. You've sent him. He's gone, man. You fucking zoom. You know Team Rocket. Yeah, shout out Jesse James Meow for that. He's fucking blasted off. He's gone. He's in the stratosphere, right? What we're trying to say is, right? We're talking like, oh, you like having a beer at like the airport. You like having a beer after work. You like having a beer maybe with like, you know, like a spoon's breakfast or a pint. Right, family death was not on the radar. Look, you've said, look at his eyes. Look, he's gone, cuz he's gone.
I didn't expect it, bro's like, do you know what? I love it when someone in my family dies because I can go pub. Like, be
right back while I snuff my marge so I can pour up a Grey Goose, right? Memory.
That is crazy.
Back to the initial question. Top 3, like, you know, top 3, not occasions necessarily, but like sort of like moments in time where it's like, you know what, like this is when I look forward to having a pint. So like post work, maybe even before work if your work allows it, or like with a breakfast at the airport. Those sorts of beers. First pint when you get off the
pint of the summer,
or first pint when you get off the plane, or like I don't know, maybe you
football match pint, an away day pint,
or maybe your first drink on the plane. Like what are the top 3? Listen, if you want to go top 5, if you feel like them more, we will allow it. But like, what are your?
If you want to include family deaths in there, then that's fair. Like you do you, bro, but that is crazy, man.
Rest in peace, my daddy. She got hit by a bazooka.
I didn't expect that sentence to come out of his mouth.
That's
all. He's like, oh.
No, I was busy like doing some stuff on my phone, which I might disclose in a minute at the end of the. But like that sort of woke me up. I was there, but then I was like, you know what? Like I'm brought back now. That was crazy.
Genuinely.
No. Like, literally, I like when you said that. I was like, if it's like top 3 moments to go for a beer, obviously, like, I know it's a bit of a shit.
Moments to go to a beer. No, don't get me wrong. Like when it's like post funeral, obviously you have to wake it. I hear it. Like you go for a pint, but I'm thinking like the way you worded it was like, you know what, family death. Family death. It was like, listen, granddad, how long you got? What's your life expectancy? You're gone, man. I'm gonna get.
Mate, I'm gagging for a beer. Listen, just kick the bucket so I can get down the boozer.
I've got a fat JD on the rocks waiting for me as soon as I get to the pub. That's mad.
Oh, that is fucking jinker. Boys, like that could not have been misconstrued any fucking worse if you had tried. Like honestly, like that's a fucking bad one, man.
You know this is your fault because you were like, oh, what's the worst that could happen? I feel like we've sort of delved into that sort of realm where...
Mate, that is class. That is genuine. Genuine, I did not expect those words at all. Like, literally anything else. Right. Lee, your personal favourite scenarios for a pint. Okay?
Family death is crazy.
Right, literally, I meant as in like to deal with a situation and shit like that. I feel as if you
no, stop digging the hole, Lee, for the deceased family member. No, I'm saying like what. It's not to drink to get out of some shit. It's when you feel like you most, you know what, that pint, it's not about the occasion, it's about the pint. Like, the pint is influenced by the occasion. The occasion isn't influenced by the pint. Yeah. It's do you know what I mean? It's not a two-way thing. Right, go on. So, like, examples are airport beers, beer after work, beer before work, first beer when you land and you get to, like, abroad and it's in the sun, first beer on the beach, those sorts of things. Like, what beers, like, where do those sorts of beers, like, what are your top 3 contenders for, like, best beers?
Right, now you've given context.
We're back. Listen, I'll apologise if Josh left. I'll apologise if Josh left it too open-ended, but brother, it would have only been like that much. Hear me out. It would have only been like that much. He went like that. He fucking Hulk smashed it. Like
no. If anything, we need context on the family death pint. Right? No, that's the context we need.
Like we said at the start of the episode. Like, this sounds like there's a, if you want to reach out, like, we're here to talk sort of thing.
We're here, bro. Honestly, Lee, we're here for you, man. You know what I mean? We're here for you, man. Family death pint is an unbelievable shout, and I tell you, man, stick that on pointless, right? Stick that on pointless, and that will be a pointless answer, right? I'm fucking telling you right now, because no one is fucking saying family death pint. I'm telling you, lad, that is
no one's saying it like that. They'll say like funeral. Don't get me wrong, a time of mourning might be a time where drinking, obviously, sort of numbs the pain. But the fact that it was very oddly specific and almost like some context needs to be provided.
In the Uber, we're going fucking spoons. We're fucking getting the pictures in.
It's what Nan would have wanted. Let's fucking go. It's what she would have wanted. We're getting baby Guinness and we're getting on the Blue Wicked.
We're getting packet.
Hey, mate, just talk about the Blue Lagoons before he spoons. You talk about the Blue Lagoon pictures of the Godfather.
Listen, Nan's in the gulag. We're getting Blue Lagoons.
We're having it, lad. We're fucking having it, man. We're having it. Oh, Lee, that is unbelievable.
That's top tier, man. That's elite.
I'm not joking. That might be, from the 3 scenes we've done, that might be the best one-liner we've ever had.
We're so back.
Like, by a mile. That is unbelievable, man. I fucking love that shit so much, man. Mate, do you know what you do, right?
If no one clipped it, I'll timestamp it to approximately, because I think Josh has been like creasing for about 10-15 minutes. I will timestamp it to approximately the 2-hour mark and work my way there.
I'll tell you, right after this episode, right, Lee needs to go onto his Twitter, put in his bio, #1 family death pint enjoyer, right? Just cement it in the fucking history books, lad, because that is unbelievable for you. I don't fucking believe that. That absolutely fucking sent me. You could have come out with anything else that would not have shocked me, but that just caught me so off guard. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh god.
Okay. So let's try this again.
So, sir, please, sir, can you listen to the question that you're about to be asked before answering?
Wait, do you imagine if he just doubles down and just says it again? He's like, no, #3, family death pint. Like,
he should got hit by a bazooka. Man's hitting the hookah. Oh shit. Right.
Right, let's try this again.
Take it away, Josh.
So, let me rerun this again.
Run it back.
The pint #3 has to be the first pint of a social, whether it's London's Finest Social or Josh Social, wherever you went out at social, it has to be that pint.
Fair.
Pint #2 has to be a family death pint, yeah?
Yeah.
the fact it's not number one, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing.
Oh, mate, that's unbelievable, lad. That is fucking brilliant, lad. That is genuinely fucking you.
God. The thing is when you're in that situation, you just have to take things not serious, because if you take it seriously, it's when you see
I can see what you meant by it. I'm going to run it back. I can see what you meant. It's an occasion where drinking, you know what? But, like, it's not a pint where it's like, fuck, man,
I'm enjoying this.
I feel a lot better. Like, you know, I feel numbed. Like, I knew what you meant, but like it was like a, you know what? The vision was like Mesut Ozil. The fucking execution was like one of us three trying to hit the pass like across the, like it wasn't happening. Like, I get it, man. But okay, so the first drink or pint at London's finest social is number 3.
Yeah. But Frank 2 has to be the first one in the air. Like, literally, if you're not in the air and enjoying like that.
I mentioned this because I thought that would be up there for you, because you seem partial to a plain pint or a plain beer.
No. Like, for those that know me, I'm not partial to a plain pint. I'm partial to a plain goose.
I was gonna say, you see like you see a cheeky hen do, you're involved. Like so you like geese, hens, you're all over it, man. Like grey geese, fucking hen do, you're on it. Okay, so that's number 2. What's number 1? And if you say family death, I'm locking this off right now.
Mate, it would have to be a family. No. Like, literally from, like, life experience, the first one, like, at number 1 has to be first pint at a festival. Like, literally, like, when you walk into a festival, the festival vibes and stuff like that.
But you've had a few... Like, hear me out, you've had a skim full of beer before.
No, because, like... No. Like, literally, you're in the car park and stuff like that, and you're like, with your crates and stuff like that. That's obviously, like, standard, but, like... When you actually walk into the musical arena and get your first beer when you're in that musical arena and know you're on set for like 4 or 5 days of absolute liver abuse and just fucking vibes and carnage.
Yeah. You know what? I'm only putting I don't really rave, so it's not really me. However, like when we were in Valencia and we went to that beer cellar, I'm surprised we never spoke about that, by the way. The beer cellar in Valencia. I don't know how that was omitted, right? Maybe that's poor planning for me. Maybe it just, you know what I mean? Like when I say we shithouse things, we shithouse things. But getting that first stein in there, or I mean, if you're if you're in like Silly Plonker's position, bringing your own in and grabbing an empty stein and doing that, obviously wouldn't have hit the right. What an unreal night Valencia was. Like that Friday, that was great. But like, yeah, I can see what you're saying. It was
degenerate.
I can see what you mean by the first pint. Like at a venue, we'll dumb it down. At a venue, I guess the first drink when you're there, because that's supposed to set the tone for the whole night or the whole evening or weekend, like depending on the occasion. So like, okay, I'm with it.
Like if you want to revive it, so like it's like the first pint at a gig or a first.
No. Whatever you want it to be, that's what it is. I was just trying to translate it into me terms. Okay, so you're saying like a first pint or beer or drink or whatever at a festival.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yes, fair. It definitely doesn't hit the same as family death, but
mate.
I feel as if this is going to follow me around for a few years now.
They're not again, like I said prior, they're not mutually exclusive. One could happen, i.e., the family death, and you could go to a festival, like, and have the pints could, like, you know what I mean? They could mishmash and coexist. Like, it could be the same pint, man. They could be multi-purpose pints, man. 7-in-1 pints.
But that is genuinely honestly, I think that actually might be the best one-liner we've had in 3 seasons, because I could never.
I mean, I'll take that. I will take that. You know, like best claim of like a one-liner. I boost you. That's like an absolute claim to fame. Yeah, definitely.
I could never have predicted those words. Genuinely not. Lee, can I ask how many beers are you in, by the way? Because we've been going now for
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is beer number 7.
Strong.
Mate, I feel like I'm fucking slacking. I'm only on my fucking 4th beer.
Come on.
Well, you mentioned Kato's record, so it was like, you know, if we're mentioning Kato's record, we've got to get on this, right?
I'm just looking at my bin. There's 5 tins in there and an empty Maggie's here, so
I mean, you're probably about par. Like 5 tins and a baggie is probably about par for where
I randomly, before I cracked open a tin, he started just like doing some caramel. I need to get rid of this. It's the only reason I'm drinking it.
What the fuck is that? Like I'm leaning in to try and work out what that is. It ain't
strong. It's like little own brand like Biscoff, like fucking like Bailey's, but it's like 12%. It's not strong. It's whenever Quack. It's only ever Quack redeems a shop redemption. We have something to. I want to. Obviously, I need to get rid of this bottle so I can get the next bottle in. And honestly, obviously Josh is always here, but whilst you're here, if you have any recommendations on what my next shop redemption bottle should be, I'm all ears, and we'll grab it because we're always partial to try a new thing. Oh, we're going to the shelf. We're going to the shelf.
See, I'm looking at the shelf and there's vodka, Southern Comfort.
Don't worry. Don't
Daniel.
Yeah, I was gonna. Oh, for fuck's sake! I've just spilled some on the
Serrano.
Okay.
There's a few options up there.
Right, what isn't up there?
Mate, I'm still not over the family death pint. Genuinely, like, I'm not over it, man. I'm just trying to fucking process it in my head, and I just keep thinking these fucking hilarious fucking scenarios where you're just fucking buzzing to get down the boozer.
Man's there like kablow, kaboom.
It's not a case of like being desperate to get around the boozer. It's more like deal with the scenario and deal with the thing.
No, man, fuck off. Like, you're in the fucking. You're in the gaff, innit, and like the fucking whatever it is, and you're just there like, like patting someone like, fucking, hurry up, man, like, fucking, hurry up, man, I'm trying to go spoons, man, there's a dark fruit waiting for me.
Okay, so Lee, a bottle for Tom for his next shot redemption.
Are we like fucking him over, or are we being nice to him?
Fuck him over, man, you're the guest here, you know what I mean?
You see, the problem is that if you want me to be proper shithouse, I've got something real horrible in front of me.
Which bottle are you picking when a family member dies? Right? It's like, do you know what I mean?
Shit, are you about to get me to die? Oh, that looks like absinthe.
Oh, you nasty bastard!
That looks like absinthe.
You nasty
is that absinthe? It is. Oh.
Oh no! Unlucky.
That is a bottle of 80% absinthe.
Did you get it like in store or online? I'm only asking because if you got it like online, abroad. If you got it, you got it abroad. Like where did you get it from?
I'm pretty sure you can't buy absinthe. I'm pretty sure you can't buy absinthe in England.
Correct. We can't buy the proper absinthe in England. You have to go abroad to get it.
Well, get me something that I can fucking get without going abroad, then, man. Come on, I know you want to kill me, but like.
But you're going to Japan in like July.
They're drinking fucking absinthe, bro. They're drinking fucking sake and rice wine.
Broski.
All right, then get a bottle of sake then, brother.
Right,
brother.
Right, broski. Right, this bottle's going to be nearly out. Like, it's probably going to be out in the next like 4 to 5 shots. I'm not waiting months. I don't even know if I'm going to Japan first and foremost, so we might not even get it then. Just like something now that I could get from the supermarket or Aldi or like Lidl or somewhere or like Amazon, like just something I can just get.
All right, then. I won't keep it simple. Get yourself a bottle of Goose, my man.
To shop?
Yeah. Straight up Goose. Get a bottle of Goose, yeah?
Straight up Goose. There you go, man. Mate, no.
Okay,
the thing you need to realize about Thomas is, right? The thing you need to realize Thomas, he's a cheap cum, bro, right?
Fuck off.
Right? He's not buying Grey Goose, right?
I ain't gonna buy the French grain. No, I'll buy it. If you recommend, I'll buy it.
There's another bottle in front of me.
Like, you know what I mean?
There's another bottle in front of me that's still vodka that I'll allow him. There's a bottle of absolute vanilla in front of me. Get us some absolute vanilla in.
Right, okay.
There you go.
Right, based on your suggestions, I will buy something and then we'll have it for the next episode, and then you can. We'll see if we'll get the seal of approval from you. If it was something that you would drink at like whilst you're on a flight or like a family occasion.
Well, definitely the Goose. The Goose would 100% get my seal of approval from either a flight or a family occasion.
There you go, Thomas, man. It's gonna be expensive next few episodes.
Nah, man, we'll get the Goose, man. They do that. They do that in Lidl. Or Tesco. No, we'll go Tesco because I don't think they do it in Lidl.
You'll get a little like 35 CL bottle out of Tesco for like 20 quid. I'm sure your budget can stretch that, man.
I'd rather value for money. You'd rather get the 700 or the litre.
Big bottle.
Yeah, you might as well, man.
If you go in the 700, I must say, if you go in the 700 ml, it's about like a 35 quidder.
It's fine. Club
likewise.
Club will bust it, man.
Likewise.
We're all right. Easy.
Yeah,
No, I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know what the suggestions would be because I just get this shit because to be fair, we had the shot redemption got stupid at one point because we had it like I think I like uncapped it and forgot to put it on. Yeah. And then fucking dweebs like Quack that just sit there, don't really talk, and just put fucking but they're just clocking up channel points, clocking them, and he saves them.
I hear that.
Yeah, and obviously Quack knows the rules. We don't have any redemptions, any sound redemptions, any music redemptions or anything like that because of the nature of it being a podcast. So he'll just save them for shot redemptions and then fucking he'll save them all and it's like shit Quack, I've not streamed for 3 months. How do you still you obviously don't lose your channel points, but I'm like, you've been sitting on them for a while, man. Bro's been investing. It's like he's been getting compound interest on the channel points. Like it's fucking mental. But okay, we will you know what, like if we're gonna get it for next week, we might as well like get some more shot glasses and just fucking finish this off. But you boys,
before you dash, right?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
I feel as if I want to input one last thing before I disappear, right?
Okay, shoot.
Come on.
So, obviously, the whole reason that I ended up on here, not only because of like the graciousness of you guys for inviting me on and whatnot, was partly due to the reason that Joe recommended me a long time ago.
He's got receipts. Can
I pass that on?
Yeah.
Get fucking Darkside on for an episode.
Okay. Yeah.
And don't let him shit house it.
You know what? We were probably going to ask, like, is there anyone you want to shout out or bring on the episode? But you beat us to the jump.
Beat us to it.
Okay, you want Evie Hatboy on I Booze You.
There's two people I would love on I Booze You. I would either like Evie Hatboy, or purely because I would think she would give it more justice on the drinking side of it than Evie Hatboy. Get Ty on. Like the local Doncaster CA, get Ty on it and just fucking absolutely rinse her about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like she's streaming like Pokopia at the moment, so she dipped out of chat earlier. I saw her in chat like saying she's dipping out but whatnot. But either one of them, and don't let them shithouse it. Make them drink I've been drinking.
I was gonna say, like with some people, like if it's people they recommend and we don't know them, we would ask like if you're okay being a proxy to. But I know we both know both of them, so there's no excuses. We'll find you.
Exactly.
We will find you. Yeah,
we will find you.
And we will kill you. Yeah. And then we will drink at your funeral because that's our favourite pint. Like
exactly. Probably that pint. Yeah.
100%. Okay, so
you lot round it off. I'm getting a few shot glasses.
So we're gonna round it out there. Lee, thank you very much for coming along. And
privilege is all mine, boys. Thank you for having me along. Much appreciated. It's been long overdue, but thank you for having me along, lads.
And mate, roll on Copenhagen. It's gonna be a fucking good time.
All I would ask is, I know it's going to be hard to one-up it based off what I've heard for your plans for Japan, but fucking one-up it in Copenhagen, boy.
We're going to give it a good go, man. We're going to give it a good go. But
to quote a famous line, we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. This has been I Booze You, Season 3, Episode 2, with our good friend, good friend of the podcast, part of the Beer Drinking Inner Circle, Lee Eastwood. I've been Josh, he's been Thomas, and we're going to love you and leave you. And until next week, we'll see you then.
By the way, boys, do you do raids in here, like to break the fourth wall?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We like.
I do believe.
So we do that to like round it off, and then when it comes to like chopping it up, putting it on YouTube, VOD, and everything, we'll chop it up probably.
I hate to be the one that influences this, but I do believe Miss Beats is currently live
we would ask who you want to raid. Like usually we would just think, you know what, we go to like usually our typical raid person is like, you know, we'll raid someone like Kitty. Last week we raided, because obviously I'd done it for a while, we raided Tyler Boland, even though he doesn't really stream Pogo anymore. But we wanted to get Tyler on the podcast for ages, but he was obviously under the legal drinking age, so for obvious reasons, we didn't really... Obviously, we've had people on that don't drink, like we've had Adelian on and whatnot, but Adelian is just like, he's got so many stories and so many people know him, and he's just a bit of a cunt. So he ticks all the other boxes, so it's fine.
Valid. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, everyone still in chat, I've posted a copy pasta in the chat, and if you've been here for a long time, you know what we do. We spread a bit of love and positivity around. If you're new here, copy it, paste it, get it ready, and and then we're gonna raid out. We're gonna post copy pasta just to spread a bit of love around.
The best bit is that I've got my sub redeem for Joe as well, so I am 100% copy pasta in that and just.
You've got your resubscription.
My streak.
Little.
I've got my streak. Yeah.
You fucking nerd.
Okay.
Sorry. You fucking nerd. Sorry. Right, hold on.
Okay, right. Okay, people, there's copy pasta. Please do get it ready. It just helps out a little bit.
But I know Josh said his little bit. And obviously, I know Josh said his little bit, and that's obviously we'll cut the VOD and the YouTube video up from there. But I just want to say for anyone that's still here, and the fact obviously you're still here, that thank you for coming on. I know it's sort of been it's been long overdue, as you alluded to and whatnot. And you know what, better late than never, because honestly that was fucking that last fucking 20 minutes to half an hour of fucking unreal. Because I think at the 2 hour mark, Josh was like, we've been streaming for 2 hours. And then we're probably looking at round it up. Then you came out with that, and you fucking.
We go again.
Man, honestly, when you get him like that, when he's just like, I'm sorry, I can't you know what? That's like made. That's like made and broken him because he's like.
Oh, mate, it was unbelievable. Mate, I just didn't expect that. I didn't expect it. Right, Thomas, you ready to raid out?
Yes, man, let's do it. Right.
I'm busting for a piss. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am fucking.
Yeah, I'm pulling another beer out, but I'm there. I am there with you, brother.
I'm breaking my neck right now. I'm telling you, man.
Is it Joe with an O?
Plus,
yeah, it is.
Thomas, have you just zero beats?
Thomas, have you just necked like 5 shots, by the way?
No.
We like to drink with Thomas because Thomas is our mate. And when we drink with Thomas, he gets it out in 8.
We finished off.
7,
we finished off the
6,
bottle.
5. I finished it, yeah.
Do you just do 5 shots back to back?
He did now. Oh, he definitely did now. Yeah, boy.
No, we wanted to get rid of the bottle, innit?
Yeah. But for anyone still in chat lurking around, thank you so much for watching us. Talking waffle, basically.
I'm going to say thanks for coming along, guys, because I know I promoted it a few places, but thank you for joining these boys. They're absolute legends, to be fair.
Yeah, man, we love it. Lee, we love you as well, man.
Love you too, boys.
And we will be back next Friday, 7 p.m.
Yeah, we'll be there. Maybe guest, maybe no guest. We don't know. Josh won't even know until he finds out, innit? Because last time, right? Obviously, like quick one before the raid train goes. Hold on, we're gonna raid in a sec. But like last time, it was like I was like, am I right to get Eastwood on? You know what he said to me? He was like, it's your podcast as well, you dingbat. So then obviously I asked you without telling him, and he was like, wait, we've got a guest on, and I'm just like, yeah. So I'm just like, can't win here, man. Game's gone. But all right. Speaking of God, raid train's about to go in 10 seconds. So yeah.
I'm going for a piss.